Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. We got the Minnesota Vikings versus the Chicago Bears. The Bears live, play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORION on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Skinner in the building, what to do? Hybrid in the building, what to do? Everything was going great for me today at work. I thought, okay, we lost 9-0 yesterday. It can't get any fucking worse. And then instead of it being an MCL, it's an ACL. Chris Godwin, not only is he the stud of my fantasy football team, gone for the year, he's going to be out for my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There is no chance for him to return during the playoffs. A crucial blow, to the Buccaneers and their chances of trying to repeat and go to the Super Bowl. Do I still think we can make an NFC championship game without Chris Godwin? Of course I do. As long as we got AB, Mike Evans will be there. Someone else is going to have to step up. Scotty Miller, Tyler Johnson, Darden. But, man, really tough. I mean, for the number one receiver on the Bucs besides AB at the first part of the year, Chris Godwin not only fucking my fantasy over and my chances of probably winning the championship now. I mean, I still have Hollywood Brown and Devontae Adams, so I guess I, still got guys that could produce. But more importantly than my fantasy football team is my chances for the Tampa Bay Bucs to try to repeat. I mean, we need Godwin desperately. Really sad, to see him be out for the rest of the year. I was kind of hoping that it would be only, maybe a few games and he'd be back for the playoffs. But it is what it is. Prayers up for my boy, Chris Godwin. Like I said, he'll be a free agent next year, so I don't know if his value won't be as high, especially now since we're going to be going into, that period where he's going to have to rehab. But I hope he does come back to the Bucs, and I hope he doesn't go to another team, and that's big facts. Anthony Ramirez in the building. Raiders finally pulling off a dub that you should have gotten pretty easily for, all the guys that are on COVID for Cleveland. If you would have dropped that game, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, both teams right now are kind of sputtering. You're just trying to find a way to stay afloat. Is the ship sinking for both teams? I'm not sure if I would go that far, but a big, big win for your Raiders, which you should have won. Josh Jacobs really didn't do a whole lot for me, I don't think, in fantasy either. So it's a good thing it's a 2-week period for me to be able to kind of, find a way to get some points moving forward. The cable box, if you are in my stream last night, you noticed that not only do I typically get thirsty, for beer, and then I have some gummies, but apparently my cable box likes to drink Corona Extra as well. And it decided to have a sip of my Corona yesterday, and my cable box and my TV just shut down with about 3 minutes left in that Bucs Saints game. Luckily, I, shook out the beer, put it in the fan, and about 20 minutes later, it ended up working. Thank fucking God, because, to get another cable box at this time would be a pain in the ass. So I'm glad that we got that going. Bang! Sarah Small getting it started off. What happened to the Bucs winning against my Saints, my guy? Hey, it doesn't matter that you guys won during the regular season. You want to know a stat? In 2002, when we ended up winning the Super Bowl, the Saints swept us. All right? In 2019, last year, right, the Saints swept us. What happened? Super Bowl. The Saints swept us in, 2021? What's going to happen? Exactly, Mr. Nguyen. You can win during the regular season, but come at me in the playoffs. It happens. All right, you guys have our number during the regular season, but the last time I checked, you don't get fucking awards for winning during the regular season. I gave the Saints fan base credit where credit was due. They won the battle in the trenches on the O-line and the D-line. They played great. My team struggled. But again, if you don't have Mike Evans, you don't have Lombardi Lenny, you don't have Chris Godwin, and obviously AB is not playing, how the fuck am I supposed to move the football? With Rojo? All right, I'm supposed to move the football with guys that are 4th, 5th, 6th string. Defense played well. Your guys' O-line and D-line was better. I got some guys banged up in the secondary as well. It happens. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody saw a 9-0 game. So both defenses came to play. But, let's be honest. If you ended up having, let's say in your case, all right, you don't have Taysom Hill, all right, or Jameis Winston. You don't have AK-41. You don't have Michael Thomas, and you don't even have a number 2 wide receiver. But if you want me to say no Callaway, how many points are you going to fucking score? Exactly. Come on, Mr. Nguyen. Be better. Sarah Small in the building. What a do. Anthony Ramirez in the building. Raiders, my boy. And like I said, even in going into the game, I never said that the Bucs were going to blow out the Saints. I'm not fucking stupid, all right? I know my team better than anybody, and I know anytime we play the Saints, it ends up being a tough game. Come on, Mr. Nguyen. Get it together. All right, Sarah Small, my boy Jonathan Taylor going to the Pro Bowl. I'm sad about Godwin. Me too. Bang, 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 bang. $1 to get it started off. Sarah Small in the building. What to do? I know everyone's going to be talking about Godwin for me. I mean, it's rough, you know. I mean, being a fan since, 1995, I'm just trying to maximize this, Brady Super Bowl era window. Now it's like, okay, the Rams don't have Robert Woods, coincidentally a number 2 wide receiver. Now I don't have Chris Godwin. I'm not sure if the Packers really have a number 2 wide receiver behind Devontae Adams. And with the Cowboys, we know they've had some injuries also. I mean, but do I really think that we can still win the Super Bowl without Godwin? Yeah, I do, but it's going to be a hell of a lot harder because the injuries are really fucking piling up, and we didn't have as many injuries last season. Last season, we were really the healthiest team, going into December and the playoffs, and I can't say that going into this year. And as you know, you need to be hot and you need to be healthy. Obviously, when we got we were going to be hot if we would end up beating the Saints, but now we got the Panthers, the Jets and the Panthers. So we got the easiest schedule out of any team in the NFL for those last 3. But with that being said, the Panthers are in the NFC South, so they might try to play us tough, but I'm just hoping we can find a way. We don't take the Jets for granted. We don't take the Panthers for granted, and we find a way to end up winning that, go 13-4. I wanted to go 14-3. The 1 seed now is out of the window. More than likely that's going to go to the Packers, but I just got to pray that we can stay healthy and see what we can do in the playoff race. Anthony Ramirez. I know the Raiders let his 3rd-string quarterback do all that. Hey, but anything can happen. Hey, at least you got a dub, though. A dub is a dub, man. I knew Saints fans was going to say something, go Bucks. Of course. And then I saw, on Saints Twitter, they said, that's payback for Jameis. I mean, do you guys have any class? I know some Saints fans have class. And obviously Devin White didn't injure Jameis Winston on purpose, all right? And let alone, we didn't fucking celebrate after the injury like the Saints players did after they injured Chris Godwin. So, I mean, some teams and fan bases have class, some do not. Okay, but, to celebrate injuring a guy, I mean, I know the rivalry is real between the Saints and the Bucks, all right, but, you don't need to celebrate after, a play like that, especially when the guy is injured and it's a serious injury. But, hey, it is what it is. If you want to celebrate all of your regular season wins, all right, go right ahead. And then Mr. Nguyen says, no Super Bowl. Yeah, no Super Bowl for fucking you, all right? Last time I checked, the Saints aren't going to the playoffs, and even if they do, well, I gotta pray that they don't play the Bucks, all right? But it's not like you're winning a fucking Super Bowl. My team's much better than yours, all right, going into the postseason. So that's fact. So say whatever you want to say, but was it a dirty play? I'm not sure if it was necessarily a dirty play with Devin White on Jameis Winston. I don't think so. Some people think that it was a dirty play on Godwin. Oh, boy's knee was down on the turf, and then he went towards the knees, but I know with targeting, you don't want to go for the head and, obviously get ejected, right? I get it. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure if it was really a dirty play on either side, but I think the way that the Saints fan base is handling it, the immaturity is starting to come out, saying, good, he deserved it. Good, it's payback for Jameis. I mean, be motherfucking more mature. Maybe that's the reason why the Saints haven't fucking won a Super Bowl in quite some time, is that fucking immaturity, all right? So it is what it is. Godwin is out for the year. It's not like I think it was on purpose, but like I said, it's what the fans say afterwards. That's what rubs people the wrong way. So keep doing you. I know there's some Saints fans that have class, but there's a lot of them that do not. Let's be real. That's facts. Anthony, what a wild game. Oh, no, but all love. Hey, you can't be all talking shit like that and say all love. Get out of here, Mr. Nguyen. You're on friendship probation. He said, give us Saints fans some love. Well, if you were in the fucking stream yesterday, you would have seen all the love that I ended up giving, but apparently you were too busy to hang out with the Northwest Sports Fanatics, so you don't get no fucking love from me, my guy. If you were in the stream yesterday, you would have saw all the praise and the love. I didn't make any fucking excuses. All right. I didn't say that Roger Goodell cheated. I didn't say that the referees cheated, like some of the responses I hear from the Saints fan base when things don't go their way. All right. I gave you guys all the credit. but it's just really sad that Chris Godwin now is out for the year. But we'll see what we can do. We're going to the playoffs. You guys might, all right? And I pray that we don't play you if you guys get there because you guys have our number. But let's talk about depth and actual chances of winning a Super Bowl or getting to an NFC championship game. The Bucs are still in it, and the Saints, that has yet to be seen. That's facts. KK's uncle in the building. What to do? Who dat, baby? Let's go. He said, we moved the ball with Juwan Johnson. Yeah, because he's an Oregon Duck. Get out of here. What up, Ryan in the NWSF? True dat, who dat? What to do? As a Saints fan, I hope Godwin gets well. He's the only player on the Bucs I respect besides Devin White. Let's see here. Stephen McGinnis, bear down. What to do? How are you, man? And here we go. Minnesota getting the kickoff. Short game. So we play an infectious Washington football team tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably be doing the Seahawks and the Rams because that'll be local for me. And obviously, I don't get off till 3, so it'll be kind of tough for me to be able to get in here and get it on time. It might be a slight delay. I might be like 5 or 10 minutes late. It just depends on when I get home if I'm able to prep in time to get everything done. The Bucs didn't hurt him on purpose, but you know what the Saints fans say. They say that, oh, Devin White is a dirty player, and he did it on purpose. So, hey, I'm not surprised on anything that I hear from the Saint fan base. You know what I mean? Cry me a fucking river. You know what I mean? All right, play action fake. Cousins. Scrambling, gambling. Ooh, big fucking hit. Wow. Jesus Christ, Robert Quinn. Man. Travis Cecil, wait, this isn't the Chiefs. Yeah, you in first place, baby. AFC West, I see you. Winfield did eat the W after Jameis got hurt, the drive after he got hurt. KK's uncle. He said, what? All right, Cousins, hands off. Dalvin Cook trying to get the first down. Yeah, but for me, like I said, I don't think either hit necessarily was on purpose, but there was a couple going for the knees after Godwin. They did the same thing to Gronk, and he actually sidestepped it. So I get it, if you want to talk about Bountygate, all right, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers don't have any issues with Spygate, Deflategate, Bountygate, even though Tom Brady was maybe a part of that problem up there with Bill Belichick. But the last time I heard when the Saints won that Super Bowl, all right, I remember something called Bountygate where they tried to pay money to the players to injure Brett Favre. I wonder if that was true or not. So anytime, there's money involved or payback involved to injure a player, hey, the Saints have done it before, and it's, who's to say that they won't do it again? The D coordinator isn't the same, but hey, if you do it once, you might do it again. That's facts. All right, time for me not to spill a beer inside the cable box, right? That was definitely a scary moment for me yesterday. Today's show is sponsored by Corona Extra. I got some gummies in the other room that I might grab during halftime. Enjoy yourself. It's Monday Night Football with your boy, Dalvin Cook. I just love it when certain fan bases try to come after me. If you're going to come after me, make sure you know what you're talking about and make sure you actually can have something to stand behind. Because, if you're wishy-washy in your opinion, all right, you're going to get fucking murdered on the mic by me. And that's facts, all right? But I am sad about Jameis Winston, no lie. I'm not happy that he ended up getting injured, let alone my team injuring him. Okay, I wanted him to actually do good for you guys, and not that I like him on my team. I fucking hated him because he turned the ball over and lost a lot of games for me. But for your guys' team, he would have led you guys to the 6th seed this year. I truly believe that. And you guys might have been able to do some damage, because Taysom Hill isn't really good enough to be the starting quarterback moving forward. But I think Jameis Winston, if he didn't have the injury, he could have maybe proven, in a long season that, hey, maybe I am the guy. Maybe I am the guy with Sean Payton that I can revitalize my career. And I am sad that he ended up getting hurt, but I'm more sad about Chris Godwin. That's facts. Cheers. Drink one up for my boy Chris Godwin. Not going to put the beer on the left side. That's where the cable box is. I ain't going to have that fucking problem happen again. All right, baby. 3rd down and 3. Shotgun set for Kirk Cousins. Steps up in the pocket, going long, going deep. Oh, just out of reach. Adam Thielen is not playing today. 4th down. All right. Let's watch this again. Good protection up front, too. I mean, Cousins kind of let that ball go a little early. He could have waited maybe another half second or second. Superman, at least he laid out. That's what I appreciate. When wide receivers or tight ends, lay out and at least try to be able to get the football. Respect. All right, Vikings with a punt on their first drive. Let's see what Justin Fields and the Bears can do. This is not a Devin Hester. Obviously, they miss a guy like that. I remember watching some highlights earlier this morning, and Devin Hester, the best special teams player in quite some time. I mean, we know Matthew Slater, for the Patriots was great, but man, oh man. The return game for the Bears back in the day was special. That is big facts. All right, we got the Minnesota Vikings. We got the Chicago Bears live, play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ORION_NWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. I got some nice little pop-ups ready for you. I got the Justin Fields. I got the David Montgomery. I got the Mooney. Who else do I got? Allen Robinson. I got Khalil Mack. I got a little bit of everybody here. Kirk Cousins. I got Jay Jetta, Justin Jefferson. I would have had an Adam Thielen, but he's not playing tonight. And I got my Dalvin Cook up here with some Minnesota fan base, with the Viking in the crowd, the logo. So I'm ready to be able to post those as we go. But that's really the big news. Yeah, Devin Hester was the man. But just, man, I just hate injuries. And especially when I'm like, okay, maybe it's an MCL. Cool, and then I know, it sounds like Evans is going to be out for a couple games. It sounds like Leonard Fournette's going to be out for a couple games. So it's almost like, fuck, thank God we're playing the Jets and the Panthers. But with that being said, this NFL season's been wacky as hell. So just because those teams aren't really that good, that doesn't mean it's an automatic win. If we play like shit, like we did last night, there's a chance that we might lose some of those games. Are we better than the Panthers and the Jets? Absolutely. But like you said, you got to be able to bring it. You can't take any opponent for granted. You got to convert on third down. But most importantly, you have to outcoach the other coach on the other sideline. But you need to win the battle in the trenches. The O-line and the D-line and the defensive play, special teams coaching, that shit fucking matters. And we didn't do shit yesterday. I was really hoping for those other guys to step up, and we're going to have to see Tyler Johnson, Darden, Scoot, Scotty Miller. Fucking O.J. Howard is so far back on the depth chart. Like, get his ass out there. You know what I mean? Split him out wide. I mean, Cameron Brate, O.J. Howard, Gronk. I mean, we're going to get A.B. back, thank God. Because obviously if we didn't have A.B. and it was just like Mike Evans and Godwin, I would be like, oh, this is not good. But at least when Evans gets healthy, I can have him on one side. I can have AB on the other. Let's just hope he doesn't re-aggravate his injury. But I'm still feeling pretty good, even though Godwin will be out for the year with the ACL. There we go, Montgomery. First down, Bears. Okay, baby. This man right here, David Montgomery. Is it holding on the offensive line? Of course it is. I wanted to give you some love. Right? Show a nice little up-close HD photo of my boy, David Montgomery, and that's what you do, offensive line. Shame on fucking you. Come on now. Cheers. KK's uncle. Yeah, man, Cam Jordan's a Hall of Famer. That's big facts. We all know that already. If you can't win the battle in the trenches, you're fucked. I mean, we saw that with Tampa and the Chiefs, and we saw that in the Super Bowl, right? And we also saw that last night. 9-0. I could have never predicted 9-0. Oh, tip pass, almost picked off. Pass incomplete. Come on, Justin Fields. You are the savior of Chicago. Stephen McGinnis is a Bears fan, yes, and yes, their line is trash. Remember when they had Olin Kreutz, right? When you guys actually had a decent line, Devin Hester, Olin Kreutz. I mean, you used to have some guys. It's going to take time, but at least you ended up getting Steve and Justin Fields. And once you guys fire Nagy, right? I like Mooney a lot. Mooney is very underrated. Mooney has been a better wide receiver than Allen Robinson this year, right? Facts. I watched the film, all right? I watched the games. I know this. And obviously we know Steven would agree as well. And it's kind of sad, though, because the chemistry with Allen Robinson and Justin Fields isn't there, right? And Allen Robinson is a top 10 wide receiver when he's healthy and actually gets the football. I'm very interested to see if they end up staying with him or if he moves on to another team and to get more looks. But we have to wait and see. But they need to improve the offensive line. You know, the running backs and the wide receivers, tight ends are decent, but the defense has never been the same, right, since Vic Fangio left. And Steven will tell you, all right? Steven will tell you in the chat, when Vic Fangio was a D coordinator, right, they were amazing. Such great talent there, regardless if they have Khalil Mack or not, right? But ever since he left, the presence and the aura of that Bears defense is nowhere to be seen. And it's crazy because when they're healthy and they have all their guys on the field, they do produce like a top 5 or top 10 defense. But the consistency and the coaching is just not there. And I really honestly wish that Vic Fangio never would have left. I get it, going from a coordinator or a head coach and going to a head coach of another team and getting that opportunity is a special thing for any coach, right? But gosh, what could have been if he would have stayed? But they need to get rid of Nagy, and I think Steven would agree, right? Your boy knows. Yo boy knows. Allen Robinson is gone, right? More than likely. But, I mean, you want to get something for him. At least you would hope so. Because, like I said, in past years, not this year, but in previous years, he was a top 10 wide receiver pretty much for quite some time when he was actually getting the opportunities. So, Sarah Small, I want Allen Robinson. Yeah, a lot of people want Allen Robinson. He probably would be my first choice. If Chris Godwin leaves, that would be my first choice to, replenish and, take over the Chris Godwin role is Allen Robinson. Said it's been awful. Stephen McGinnis knows. Orion knows fucking football. I don't need to bullshit nothing. Your boy has got the intelligence. He's got the knowledge. Your boy puts in the time for the film as well as the stats. That's facts. Bring back Vic. Hey, I'm telling you, dude. Has never been the same. Yeah, fuck Nagy. Yeah, he's bad, man. I would say out of all the head coaches in the NFL, he's definitely bottom 5. And I think you would agree. I mean, it sucks. It's not like I want to say that, but it's just that you guys need somebody better. You know what I mean? Get someone that actually can coach up Justin Fields and someone that understands the importance of a run blocking and pass blocking dominant O-line. You know what I mean? Because regardless if you have Mooney or Montgomery or Allen Robinson, who cares, right? You got a great O-line. It doesn't matter who you got at wide receiver and tight end. Justin Fields will make those players better. You need a better play caller, a better offensive line, and obviously a better leader and presence on the D coordinator side, and things will come together. But, that division, it's like you almost got to pray if you're a Bears or a Vikings fan or even a Lions fan. You got to pray that Devontae Adams leaves, and you got to pray that Rodgers leaves, because that's the only way that all these other teams are going to be relevant, because as long as Rodgers stays or Devontae Adams stays, if that's what happens, if they win the Super Bowl or if they don't and they decide to stay, I mean, that's their division to pretty much keep for how many more years, right? But if they both leave or one of them leaves, then obviously things will be a little bit more open. That's facts. Joe Fly in the building. Go Pack, go. Rodgers should get MVP. It's a shame that the AP voters will vote influenced by the vaccine charade. I totally agree. 100% Joe Fly. Aaron Rodgers is the MVP. The only other person that I would put in the category, not Tom Brady, I would put in Jonathan Taylor. I think that he's done enough at this point as a running back to be at least in the conversation. Put Brady. He had one, obviously this is the first shutout that he's had in like 15 years, but he's had a great season at 44. But those would be the 3 guys that I would be putting up there. I would go Aaron Rodgers 1, I'd go Jonathan Taylor 2, and then Brady 3. And Brady's got to slide from that performance, but it wasn't all his fault. You know what I mean? It just, the Saints just dominated us, at all levels of the game. Dalvin Cook, good tackle by the Bears. He said bottom 1. Dalton Voss in the building. Skull in the building. What to do? Breyer in the building. Yo, what to do? KK's uncle. The Cards are fucking done, dude. What did I tell you, dude? If DeAndre Hopkins is out for the year, they're fucking done. Kyler does not play good football in November and December, and now the injuries are coming around. You can't even beat the Lions. I would be shocked if they make the NFC Championship game, truly. I still think my Bucks got a better shot than the Cardinals. I mean, right now it's got to be probably Green Bay, right? Buccaneers, even though we lost that game to the Saints, it happens every year. It seems like we always get beat by them, but we find a way to recover with Tom in the playoffs, right? All right. And then you got to put the Rams up there and the Cowboys. So Packers, Rams, Bucks, Cowboys. You know, I can't put the Cardinals up there anymore, even though they got a good record. Losing to the fucking Lions? Come on, man. The Cardinals are pretenders. It's sad because I was really hoping that this would be the year that they would prove to people that they were a little bit better than people said. Shefty's got the best gritty. What to do, O. Henry? Congratulations on that dub last night. Justin Jefferson, first down, Vikings. JJ says, I'm so happy for the Lions, though. I am too. I mean, like I said, for the teams like the Jags, the Jets, the Lions, I always root for them every week. I hate seeing teams continuously to be bad and bad and bad, especially the Lions. So it's tough. But anybody can beat anyone on any given, what, Sunday, Monday, or Thursday. All right, Kirk Cousins, my boy. All right, halfback toss. Dalvin Cook, shake and bake. Cousins, I see you. Dalvin Cook, whoo, baby. I see you. I see you. And I got a nice little thumbnail for Jay Jetta, but we'll wait for a touchdown because you know that touchdown is coming to Justin Jefferson. He's going to score at least once or twice tonight. Oh, Henry, what do you think about Huntley going next year? I think the Panthers. If it was me and I'm Baltimore, I say keep him. Because if Lamar gets banged up, you know, you want to be able to have a guy that you can throw in there and play like he did last night. I need to see consistency, though, but it was amazing. Dalvin Cook, first down, Vikings, goal, move the chains. Hey, you guys swept us last year. You swept us this year. You know, but like I was bringing up earlier with Mr. Nguyen trying to talk some shit to me. Hey, in 2002, the Saints swept us. What happened? We won the Super Bowl. You guys swept us in 2019. What happened? We won the Super Bowl. You swept us in 2020. Will we win the Super Bowl again this year? With Chris Godwin being out for the year, it definitely doesn't help the cause, but I still think we are one of the top 6 teams in the NFL right now. Even with that shit performance, we just got to get healthy. Air Whitey in the building, what a deal. But like I said, you know, I never, ever discredit the Falcons, the Panthers, and especially the Saints, because that's a true rivalry in the NFL. They're such a good football team. They play with heart, all right? They play with discipline most of the time, right? And they really play for each other with a lot of passion, even though that the quarterback is out or Michael Thomas is out or they got guys on COVID and Sean Payton's not coaching. You saw with Dennis Allen and you saw with the rest of the team that they're, you know, always going to bring it, especially against an opponent like Tampa. If they can beat Tampa, they absolutely love doing it. Just like I love beating the Saints. It's just I haven't been able to do it that often, right? I got you guys in the playoffs, but you guys beat us 2 out of the 3, so shout out to the Saints, man. You guys have a good quality football team, just a little bit of bad luck with injuries. But the one thing that you guys need to really work on is depth. If you guys have depth, you know, at wide receiver and on defense and on the line, it's just going to make things so much easier for you guys once you guys get the next Drew Brees. That's facts. Yeah, Godwin is out for the year. They said MCL, and then they did an MRI this morning, and it's confirmed that it was an ACL. So he is out for the year. Fucking sad, man. You know what I mean? Like, just like when Jameis went down, I mean, it definitely was not good for me either. Like, I didn't want to see that happen. Cousins, touchdown. Guess what? Justin Jefferson. What did I say? What did I say? Kirk Cousins to his favorite target, hitting the gritty, touchdown, Justin Jefferson. Oh, baby. I love it when I call shit into existence. You know, it's like I already know it's coming. I already know it's coming. That Justin Jefferson, Jay Jetta hitting the gritty. Like, you're not going to be able to guard this guy. And I'm telling you right now, out of all the wide receivers that are young, this is the best one by far that's going to be in the top 5 for many, many years to come. Yes, there's, you know, Jamar Chase and there's, you know, Jalen Waddle. There's all these guys, CeeDee Lamb, A.J. Brown. They're not Justin Jefferson. I'm sorry. This guy is the next superstar at wide receiver, period. I mean, it helps when you got a quarterback like Kirk Cousins, right? But I think he can do it almost anywhere. But if you end up having a good quarterback, he's going to be able to ball out. Jay Jetta, Justin Jefferson. Because we already know Julio and DeAndre Hopkins are starting to slide out of the top 5. So it's like Devontae Adams 1, Tyreek the Freak Hill 2, Who's number 3? You could definitely argue, Justin Jefferson could be in the top 3, 4, or 5. Obviously, Cooper Kupp has, been balling out this year as well. So you got to throw his name in the mix with all the touchdowns and the yards. But Jay Jetta, I mean, this guy has the opportunity to have that longevity to be very, very great. And I love A.J. Brown. I love CeeDee Lamb. I love Jalen Waddle. I love Jamar Chase. I mean, Jamar Chase might be the closest thing to Justin Jefferson, but if I had to pick out of the two, I'm going to go Justin Jefferson all day. To me, he is the best wide receiver that we've seen probably in the last 10 or 15 years. He's that fucking good. And I think he's going to be very, very good for a very long time, just like the other Justin Herbert from my Oregon Ducks. That's big facts. Okay, baby. What a start. Let me update the scoreboard here on the bottom of the screen on the ticker. And I'm still looking into a program that I can implement a scoreboard here on StreamYard. It's not as easy to be able to do on this platform other than the OBS. So the OBS, I can have the scoreboard, but then I can't have the messages pop up on the screen. I can't have the ticker on the bottom. I can't have the cool pop-ups. So it's like kind of a give or take. And the streams run smoother on this program where it's just a little bit more streamlined. So it's like the one thing that I need is I want to have a scoreboard on this platform. So I got to find a way to be able to implement a scoreboard on the StreamYard. And once I do, then everything will be perfect. That's facts. What a touchdown. Air Whitey in the building. Bang! $4.42. Meant to do this yesterday. $4.42 for 442. Go Pack. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hey, well, obviously me taking an L definitely helps, the Packers, and it just sucks with Godwin, man. You know what I mean? Because that was my favorite, wide receiver out of them all. Over Evans, over AB, and he was having such a great year. It's a shame that it had to end, this late in the season. But it is what it is. Thank you, Air Whitey, my boy. So, damn, no lie, I felt bad when he got hurt. I wanted to win, but I don't want to see players get hurt, especially ones that are trying to secure the bag. I know, and he's going to be a free agent next year. So now the money that he was going to get, right, especially if they would have won back-to-back Super Bowls or if they at least got to the NFC Championship game, I mean, he was going to get fucking in his bag. I mean, he would have been probably one of the top 5 wide receivers, paid-wise. And now with the ACL, a lot of teams are going to be leery, and they probably aren't going to want him because they don't know if he's going to respond, after the ACL. Will he still be able to cut? Will he still have the speed? I know he'll still have the hands. His hands are great, but anytime you get an ACL, MCL, PCL, sometimes guys recover, sometimes guys don't. And that sucks, man. And I really hope that he comes back to the Buccaneers. I want him to come back, but yeah, it's tough, man. Dalton Voss loves it. Jay Jetta, the gritty baby. Oh, look at Steve Young. Hey. Okay, Montgomery. Nice run of about 9 yards. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor is a dark horse. Right now, it's Aaron Rodgers and Jonathan Taylor. Brady was in the top 2. Let's slide him back to like 3. Obviously he had the bad game, but I mean, you got to look at Aaron Rodgers' stats, but also too with the whole COVID thing and vaccinated, not vaccinated. Maybe they decide to stick it to Aaron, and then give it to Jonathan Taylor, right? Just for that reason, the political reason, unless they want to just give it to Brady. I mean, the NFL might do that as well, but I would love to see Jonathan Taylor, or Rodgers get the MVP. But maybe Jonathan Taylor gets the MVP, and then maybe Rodgers gets Super Bowl MVP. So it might all end up working out, for the other teams out there. You feel me? I mean, as much as I want, Brady to get MVP, I would rather have him get Super Bowl MVP and we win the game. MVPs are great, but they don't mean shit unless you win the Super Bowl. Facts. Shotgun set, Justin Fields. Come on, baby. Mooney. Oh, that's not Mooney. Mooney's right there. I thought that was Mooney for a second. Okay, let's go, baby. First down, Bears. Okay, Jakeem Grant. They got a lot of guys with a lot of speed. Grant, Mooney. They got guys that can make plays for Chicago. Sarah Small, I mean, they still got a long ways to go, but I'll tell you what, beating New England will definitely open a lot of eyes up as we're going into the playoff push, because I don't know if anyone really expected that. But you got a good O-line, you got a good running back, you got a good defense, right? You got good coaches. Really, it's going to be up to Carson Wentz and the wide receivers. What are you going to get from them? Are you going to get consistency out of the tight ends and the wide receiver and Carson Wentz? If you do, yeah, you might be able to make it all the way to the AFC Championship game and upset a couple teams on the way to get there. But if Carson plays like, inconsistent Carson, which we really haven't seen a whole lot of this year, he's been pretty good this year overall. You know what I mean? He's had some bad games, but he's had some good games. And I think he's starting to prove to people, maybe he's not mentally broken as we thought in Philly. All right. Justin Fields with the keeper. Fumble. Oh, he coughed it up. Oh, Justin Fields. Yeah, coughed it up. Robitussin, Dayquil, NyQuil. Good defense right there, poking the football out. Harrison Smith with a nice little pat to make sure that he didn't get it. Ooh. He said, Justin, you ain't going back to get that football. Harrison Smith, pow! You ain't getting it. Wow. Big turnover. Big turnover. Okay. The Minnesota fan base, they fucking love it. Score! All right, Vikings, let's see what you can do with the football. This one might get ugly sooner than later, especially if they just go deep. Like, let's say they just go deep on this first down play. Jay Jetta, Hail Mary, boom, 14-0. You never know. We'll have to wait and see. Come on, Bears. Damn it. I just want to be able to see teams be competitive. You feel me? PK, Vikings can beat anyone or lose to any. Yeah, it's a very strange year. The underdogs are definitely, it seems like they have more wins and upset wins this year than any other year that I can remember. Where there was like a clear favorite on paper to win, and then they end up getting blown out by 20. And it just happens over and over and over again this year, where it's like, no matter what, you got to respect every opponent. And that's why we like the NFL, because, right, anybody can beat anyone on any given Sunday, Monday, or Thursday. That's facts. Oh, man. Raiders got a nice win against the Browns with all the pieces that they had with COVID. So congratulations to the Raiders, getting it done. Tough, man. It is tough. COVID is just a bastard, isn't it? It's just like one of those things. It's like, I'm ready for this bitch to be over with. I got to wear a fucking mask every day at work, unloading trailers. I'm like, I'm sick of it, man. Like, can we just get over that? Like, can we just move on with our lives? But I guess we just have to keep waiting and keep waiting and keep waiting. Oh, great. I'm looking on my Twitter timeline. Oh, guess what? Chris Godwin has a torn ACL. Well, no shit. God damn it. Tom Brady, 4,418 total yards, 38 total TDs, 11 picks, 10-4 record. Aaron Rodgers, 3,570 yards. So he's got about 1,000 less yards, but he's got 33 total TDs and 4 picks, 11-2 record. Both are phenomenal. Both are amazing. Where's Jonathan Taylor? Let's give him some love. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's time for sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. Shep in the building. What a do? Oh, baby. The Bears defense. Okay. Ooh, baby. Listen, we want some sack fucking lunches. The Bears defense is on fucking fire. Okay. How you doing, Shep? My boy, how are you? Godwin out for the year, man. Almost brought a tear to my eye. Handoff, Dalvin Cook, top 2 running back in the league when he is healthy, or if you just want to say top 3. I mean, it's tough. You got Derrick Henry, you got Run CMC, you got Dalvin Cook, right? Jonathan Taylor. I mean, I don't even know what you can really say anymore, because Dalvin Cook and Run CMC normally are top 2, top 3, but they get hurt, right? So for me personally, I'd probably rather go Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, AK-41, or Jonathan Taylor. Let's put maybe Cook and Run CMC at like 4 and 5. But I like those other 3 a little bit more personally. Nothing against Dalvin Cook or Run CMC, but they get fucking hurt too much for me. I want guys that don't get hurt. And with that being said, Derrick Henry got hurt, and AK-41 has gotten hurt this year. The only one that hasn't really gotten hurt is Jonathan Taylor, knock on wood. Ooh, threading the needle. Oh, how did he not pick that off? My God. And that's why you're on fucking defense and you don't play wide receiver. Jesus Christ. Wow. I didn't have to, I don't have it wrapped in plastic. I got it over here. So my cable box is on the left. I got my Coronas on the right. So I'm good, man. I cannot have my Corona go inside the cable box like it did. Like, honestly, that was a miracle that it actually turned back on. Like, seriously, like the TV turned off, the cable box turned off. I was really nervous. Then eventually after 10 minutes, it went 8. And then it did like the Predator thing with like the symbols. Like when the Predator, the movie, right before he blows himself up, you start seeing the symbols. It's like line. It's like a bomb about to go off. That's what it was doing. It was like making like the little patterns on the screen with the different lines. And then eventually it ended up turning back on, thank God. And we had a good day with donations yesterday as well. Holly Hundo donated over $200 herself. And I think we hit somewhere between the $250, $300 range last night, which was awesome. Ooh, nice run by Dalvin Cook. And they also got one of the backups in the league, Alexander Madison, and he might be the best backup at running back in the league. I mean, we got him, right? He's very good. Who else is very, very good? Tony Pollard, very good. But Madison, it seems like every time he gets an opportunity and you give him like 15 to 20 carries, he always gets 100 yards and like a tutty or two. So I definitely got to put him up there. If he's not the best, he's definitely one of the top two. I like Tony Pollard a lot. I think Tony Pollard should start over Zeke. Zeke is a name. Tony Pollard is more consistent, and he actually just plays better, in my opinion. But I know you paid Zeke the money, so you're going to have to give him the rock. But I just like Tony Pollard as more of an athlete. He runs more downhill. He doesn't get cute out there. He puts his foot down, and then he goes after it. With Zeke, I mean, he's never going to be the same player as he was from Ohio State. And when he had that amazing line when he first came in his rookie season, he's on a steady decline, and I don't see him getting any fucking better. That's facts. Still got Mike Evans, but he'll be injured for a little bit, and I got fly like a butterfly, sting like AB coming back. So at least I got that. So it's facts. Monk's food jar. Zeke hasn't played lately. Zeke hasn't played fucking good in years. Let's be honest. Paula, Dumpus, Dicka, Sausage. Hi, fam. What to do? How are you? Representing the Northwest, one of my favorites on the channel. Paula, how are you? Gang. Tony Pollard definitely could be a starter for another team. I would take him on my team in a heartbeat. Like, I don't know what the Cowboys see in Zeke. I mean, I know he's a popular guy. I know he's, but the thing is like Zeke needs help from the O-line to be able to, like he has the skill set to be a top 5 running back. And he was at one point, but really was it him or was it that amazing offensive line that had 3 Pro Bowlers? When they had Travis Frederick and, they had Tyron Smith and they had all 3 up front. But since all 3 have been broken up and they're no longer the big 3 anymore, he hasn't been the same. So that really tells me that the O-line made Zeke, not the other way around. It's like Johnny Football and Mike Evans at Texas A&M when they played Bama. We were like, oh, Johnny, Money Manziel, he was so good, right? And we thought Johnny made Mike Evans. No. Mike Evans made Johnny because Johnny just couldn't get it together in the NFL. But what could have been if Johnny didn't party and, do the drugs and the pills and the drinking and hanging out with Drake in college? God damn it. If he just would have had a good support system around him, what could have been for Johnny Football? I mean, we might have been able to have like a little slice of Michael Vick just for a little bit longer and could have had a little bit of success. That's one guy I absolutely loved watching, in years past, is Johnny Football and Michael Vick. What could have been. Sad. Taysom is a pretty good RB too. Taysom is as good at everything. He can play wide receiver, tight end, running back, kick return, punt return. He just could be a little bit more consistent at quarterback, even though that's what he played at college, right? But, I mean, for the Saints to be able to get to the NFC Championship game and try to get to a Super Bowl, I think having Taysom Hill as like the Swiss Army knife role and getting someone better suits them better moving forward. Odin's son in the building. What to do? How are you? What's more of a force, Dicka or a Hurricane Dicka? Wait. The Hurricane's name is Dicka. Gang. Odin's son in the building. What to do? Chiefs Kingdom in the building. What to do? Hybrid. Come on, give Zeke credit. What kind of credit do you want me to give him? Has his numbers been good since his rookie year? I mean, he's just, He hasn't really been that good, man. Sometimes people got to realize it's more about the OC and the offensive line rather than Zeke. He really hasn't been that great. Ask Cowboy fans. They'll tell you. I mean, I see it on the tape. Every time Tony Pollard gets in the game, he's more explosive. The crowd gets re-energized, the offensive line and the wide receivers. It just seems like they like Tony Pollard more and they play harder for him. I don't know if it's just Zeke's, kind of, oh, good interception. No, good bat down by the Bears. Maybe it's just his lackluster attitude, but Zeke is just always giggling and like that I don't give a fuck attitude. You know what I mean? And I think it rubs people kind of the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think Zeke is a horrible player, but I could name probably about 15 other running backs I would rather want than Zeke. Just saying. I'm not trying to say he's horrible and all. He's still pretty good, but like I said, I think that they should be starting Tony Pollard, and I think the results would be better. Facts. Handoff, Dalvin Cook. All right, let me update. We're in the second quota. 7-0 Vikings. The Vikings and Bears don't like each other. We're no fucking shit. That's what you come up with? Come on, announcers. Jesus Christ. Zeke should go to another team. I mean, Tony Pollard is good enough to be the starter for that team, in my opinion. Oh, I almost did it. I almost had to put myself in timeout. I put the Corona next to the cable box. No. We saw what happened yesterday, and I barely gave it a sip. I barely gave the cable box a sip, and it just it didn't fizzle or explode, thank God. I didn't see any sparks or anything, but I am definitely lucky that fucking Corona came out, because the way the cable box is, most cable boxes have a solid surface on top. Does my cable box have a solid surface on top? Of course it doesn't. It has 1,000 pinholes on the top of it, so anything that gets spilled on the top of it goes right into the circuit board, right? So I'm really surprised it didn't just fucking blow up. But I didn't want to have to bring in my cable box from the living room into here, which I would have had to do, because I could have did the stream through my other internet app that I have, but then it has like a minute and a half delay, and I would rather call it live if possible. So you got 3 positions you want in the draft next year for your Bucks. I always look forward to the upcoming potential in each draft. And there's a lot of weapons. I mean, if Chris Godwin leaves, Allen Robinson would be a great replacement. I'm hoping Chris Godwin gets healthy. We need offensive line. We got, Donovan Smith and Tristan Wirfs and Kappa and Jensen. I mean, I love our offensive line, but you never can have enough offensive line. Another guy to replace JPP, even though we got Joe Tryon. So another guy there, add another linebacker. And I would love to get secondary, because that's the weakest position on our football team, is our corners and our safeties. The gravediggers. We got Carlton Davis. We got Sean Murphy-Bunting. They've been hurt this year. They do get burnt pretty often. Jamel Dean is the nickel. He's injured right now, too. The only one I really love is Antoine Winfield Jr. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is at Tough Sack Lunch? Yum, 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 yum. So, I mean, a lot of corners, safeties, D-line, offensive line, even another, option at wide receiver, another running back. I would love to get a stud running back. My dream has always been to have a Jonathan Taylor, to have a Nick Chubb, a Josh Jacobs. It's like every year when these guys get drafted, I'm like, no. Like, I really wanted, those guys, but it worked out getting Tristan Wirfs and Antoine Winfield Jr., so I can't complain. And that's one of the big reasons we won the Super Bowl. All right, Greg Joseph. Let's go. Field goal kick is up. And it's good. 10-0. Greg Joseph, Vikings score, taking the lead. All right. Cousins doing things. Dalvin Cook getting involved. All right. We see you. This guy's fucking happy. He's like, yeah, Vikings score. Minnesota Vikings 10, Chicago Bears 0. Justin Fields. Come on, baby. You are the future of Chicago. We want to see some of those glimpses of greatness, okay? Come on, baby. Tony Childs in the building. Yo, what to do? How are you? Zeke to the Bills? That could work. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously they need to keep beefing up that O-line, but I mean, there's a lot of teams that lack a running back or need to get someone a little bit better that he could help. But I'll be very honest. Would I want Zeke on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? And the answer is no. I just don't think it would be a fit for my team. And normally when a guy has talent, I'm like, yeah, I want him on my team, but I'm not sold on Zeke getting any better. Can we talk about Nagy fighting with the official? Can we talk about Nagy getting fucking fired maybe during the game? Because that's what needs to happen. That's facts. YouTube GM in the building. Paula in the building. Paula, you got some social media accounts that I need to follow? What you got? You got Twitter, Instagram, Facebook? Send me a message, and I'll do my part. Go. KC could use Kareem Hunt, even though they already have Butker. I see what you did there, because he kicked the girl in the hotel lobby. Come on, YouTube GM, be better. I got it. Come on. That's a low blow. Man, I'll tell you what, if they had Kareem Hunt on the Chiefs, I mean, there is no question. I mean, I already think the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl more than likely out of the AFC, but if they had a guy like that with a Clyde Edwards-Helaire, or even if they didn't have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, if you just had Kareem Hunt and Darrell Williams, I mean, that would be good enough right there. That's facts. Shap, yeah, I haven't been able to talk about it just yet with you. I absolutely love it. First, I get Dan Lanning, you know, Georgia's defensive coordinator, which is your team. We play you guys, you know, obviously week 1, Georgia, Oregon, right, next year. We're going to get our ass kicked in the bowl game against Oklahoma, right? We're starting to build our roster. Some guys are opting out and leaving. That's fucking fine, right? But to get Bo Nix, a 3-year starter from Auburn, I remember in 2019 in the opener, Justin Herbert went against Bo Nix, and we lost to Bo Nix in Auburn. And he's not like, I don't necessarily think an NFL quarterback, but he's a lot better than Anthony fucking Brown, right? The LeBron lookalike that fucking sucked for me this year. So, you know, it's looking nice, man. I'm excited. He'll be definitely in the conversation. Nice catch. First down, Bears. Move the chains. But I love it, man. I love it that we got Bo Nix. And, I mean, we got Ty Thompson. You know, he's going to be there as well. And a few others. Darnell Mooney with the grab. Love him. He's been the Bears wide receiver 1, even with the bobble right there. It normally has been Allen Robinson, right? But he just hasn't had the chemistry. And he hasn't really been the go-to guy for Justin Fields, unfortunately. And Allen Robinson normally is a top 10 talent at wide receiver. Ooh, what happened to my hands? Hey, Monk's Food Journal, I think everyone agrees. He's garbage, and he definitely needs to move on. Wahed Syed in the building. What's good? So you leave Kareem's left kicking leg out of this. Yeah, nobody's stupid. All right, YouTube GM. There's just a lot going on. People are watching the game. They're looking at the chat. All right. You gotta wait for people to go through the comments and read it. All right. We ain't stupid. We know exactly what you meant. Nice run by Montgomery. Cody Armstrong in the building. What to do? Travis Cecil in the building. Yeah, we do lose to them in the regular season, right? But what happened in 2002? We got swept, right, by the Saints. What happened? We won the Super Bowl. Last year in 2019, right? We got swept by the Saints. What happened? We won the Super Bowl. 2020, this year, we got swept. What's going to happen? Super Bowl? We'll have to wait and see. Play action fake. Fields. He's trying to scramble. Stay in the pocket. See, that's one thing I don't like. When you get these quarterbacks that just want to run around with their head cut off. I mean, the league is a passing league. And if you've noticed, the best quarterbacks stay in the fucking pocket. If you end up being this guy that's versatile and, you can go the outside. I mean, just like a Lamar Jackson and, a Kaepernick and an RG3, like eventually these guys are going to get fucked up, right? You got to be able to be in the pocket, be smarter, know when to throw the ball away and stop fucking running around. I know with Fields, it's part of his game because he's so athletic, right? But those careers end dramatically. And it's definitely cut a lot shorter when you have a scrambling quarterback. That's why if you've noticed the pocket quarterbacks, they last 10, 15, 20 years. The scrambling quarterbacks, typically half that amount. That's facts. Bo Nix is a top 10 college quarterback. Oregon could definitely win the Pac-12, but we're going to have to compete with USC. You know, they brought in a new coach as well. So we'll see. We'll see, but I do like Bo Nix a lot. I was excited. That was really, really big news for Oregon. Not only getting Dan Lanning, which I didn't think was going to happen. That's probably the best coach that we could have got besides Chip Kelly. And, you know, we already had Chip Kelly in the past, right? So I love it that we went for a defensive guy because that's what really Oregon lacks is defense. But we need to actually have some offensive players that can do something as well. But I'm really excited for the Bo Nix, though. Go. Oh, come on. Don't fall down, my dude. All right, I got to update some shit since I've been talking to you guys. Got to multitask like a motherfucker when you're a live streamer. When you're a fucking YouTuber, you gotta be on it. I got like 10 fucking screens up. I'm watching the game, talking to you. Got to keep up with everything. 10-0 Vikings, but the Bears are knocking on the door. Come on now. We want to have a good football game, right? That's why we watch football. We want to see the excitement and the unexpected. Montgomery bouncing to the outside, getting fucking nothing. Good defense by the Vikings. Let's go. Grind to 25K subs, just like on the ticker below. Help your boy out. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button. Turn on all the notifications with the bell. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORION NWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. Or if you're looking for some merch, you can find it on every video down below in the links. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Let's go. Yeah, we had a good night in donos, last night. Like I said, I know it varies, but every show, we try to go for 50 likes and $50 in donos. And hopefully if we hit that number, then we can go to maybe 50 likes and then 100 in the donos, 150, 200. But it just depends on if the heavy hitters end up coming in the room. Shout out to Holly Hundo, dropping a 200 for me last night. Appreciate you very, very much. She's always coming through in the clutch. And I think we ended up getting 170 in the Cash App, which is great because obviously with Cash App, I can use that for the puppers. I can use that for the fam, get some, beer, gummies, dinner and whatnot. And then obviously the YouTube Super Chat, you got to wait a month for that. And then Google and YouTube take their cut. So any way that you go about it, if you can swing it, it definitely would be greatly appreciated. Gang, it's almost time for another beer for your boy. So got you with a big dono this week. Appreciate that, man, Shep. You're always coming into the clutch, man. You and Holly Hundo and Odin's son. Like I said, Odin's son was the guy that kept the channel afloat, with the donos before Shep and before Holly Hundo. So, though you guys are probably the biggest three, out of everyone. There's people that'll do the ones and the fives and the tenors, you know what I mean? But when you start going into that higher range of the 20s, the 30s, the 50s, the hundreds, the 150s, the 200s, the 250s, or if you really want to be a big boss like Holly Hundo, I mean, she'll do 100, 200, 300, and she's done as much as 400 in one show to your boy. Two $200 donations. So, hey, it's great to be able to have that love and support from the fans, and you guys are the best fans on planet Earth. I love you, and I appreciate you very, very much. Whether it be $1 or $400, it's all greatly appreciated, and I love you guys very much. Gang. We need to get the Bears on the fucking board, though. But I can't believe it, man. Can't believe it. Chris Godwin is out for the year. I was like, oh, MCL tear, fine, whatever. You know what I mean? No big deal. But then I had this feeling. I had this bad feeling in my gut. I was like, you know what? They say MCL and it's a sprain, but I was like, you know what? The way that he got hit, I was like, that looks season ending to me. You know what I mean? And the thing that kind of upset me the most was just, the celebrating after. You know what I mean? It's like, I get it. It was a big hit, but then once you turn around and you look to see the guy that's like, writhing in pain, and that he's out, you know what I mean? For not only the game, but it might be for the season, right? And then the extra handshakes and the celebrations. I mean, I get it. Devin White injured Jameis Winston, but that wasn't on purpose. So it's like that, Saint fan base saying, oh, that's payback for Jameis. I mean, can we be a little bit more mature? No one wants to see players get fucking hurt. But again, the Saints fan base did have Bountygate where they paid money to the defensive players, all right, to injure Brett Favre so that way they can go to the Super Bowl. So I guess it doesn't really surprise me. And I'm not saying that was the case, in that game. They're like, all right, let's go after Chris Godwin. But if you go back and watch the game, they did the same type of tackle where they were going for Gronk's knees where it was a little low, right? And he sidestepped it. So I'm not sure if that was something that they were targeting some of our players, you know what I mean? Because obviously we have a pretty bitter rivalry, and I know they didn't forget, that first time around, even though they won that first game. But I mean, you never know in football. There are some dirty players in football. We know that. But, I would hope that we can all agree that the Jameis from Devin White and then obviously Godwin getting hurt, that both were not intentional and both were not dirty. But sometimes you just never know. It's like when I watched Jake Paul box against Woodley. Was that rigged? When he turned his glove inwards and then Woodley put his hands down and he just knocked him out. Boxing is probably the most rigged sport on planet Earth. So I don't know. Did Jake Paul really deserve that dub and get that knockout, or was that planned all along so they could have a rematch or make more money? Makes you wonder. It makes you really, really wonder. I got fans, KK. I mean, I know that for sure in that game against, the Vikings with Brett Favre, I know they were doing it that particular game, but yeah, I think they were doing it pretty much the whole year with Greg Williams. It was like pretty much, you injure someone, we're going to pay you cash. They had a pool of money, that they were giving out. Hey, you know what I mean? I know some people forgot about that, and that was the year they won the Super Bowl. But to me, the main reason that they won was not only obviously the Drew Brees factor or the defense with Tracy Porter, but it was Jeremy Shockey. He's one of my favorite tight ends of all time. And if you didn't have Jeremy Shockey on that team, there is no Super Bowl for the Saints. I would just hope that they, weren't trying to injure our guys last night on purpose, to make up, for the Jameis, getting injured. So. Ooh! All right. Oh, boy has to go in timeout. Wahaj Syed, you're blocked for 5 minutes. What the fuck is this eggplant shit, man? We already have fucking porn bots that raid the channel. All right. I don't need to see any fucking eggplant shit or whatever shit you're putting in the stream. Come on, my dude. Come on, my dude. I don't know how old you are. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Stop it with the eggplant shit. Don't make me block you, brother. 10-0 Vikings. Bass with the return. He's trying to do his best impression of Devin Hester. Where's he going? He's going left. He's going right. He's going back left. Shake and bake. Sit down. Let's go. 10-0. All that shaking and baking for nothing, huh? Justin Fields got talent. You know what I mean? But he's never going to go anywhere if you got Nagy at head coach. Let's be honest. I mean, this guy is horrible. Absolutely horrible. I thought Anthony Brown for the Ducks quarterback was horrible. I'm not sure who's worse. Anthony Brown for the Oregon Ducks, right? The quarterback this season for us, even though we beat Ohio State in the shoe. We beat Oregon State. We beat UW. But those embarrassing losses to Utah, no one ever forgets that. You know what I mean? And we're not going to win the Pac-12 championship. We lost that. All right. We're not going to win the bowl game against Oklahoma. I'd be shocked if we do. Nagy's trash, Anthony Brown. And I don't like talking bad about Ducks players specifically or Tampa Bay Buccaneer, players. But with my Oregon Ducks, I mean, we have a standard that we hold ourselves to at quarterback. Joey Harrington, right? Heisman Harrington didn't pan out in the NFL, but was great. He was, obviously the comeback kid, for us in the early 2000s. Love him. Dennis Dixon was a stud in college, right? We had Mariota, we had Justin Herbert, and then you get this fucking Anthony Brown. I mean, he's got to be the worst quarterback that we've had in like 20 fucking years. And it shows, and it sucks because, it's like we had a 10-win season with a quarterback that can't do anything. No wide receivers are going to the NFL. No tight ends from our team. Thank God that after C.J. Verdell got injured, we had Travis Dye, and then Thibodeau was there. Thank God for that. Obviously McKinley on the back end was an All-American also. Love him. Noah Sewell was great, but you got to have more than 4 good players, 3 on defense and Travis Dye to be able to win big games. You can't have 4 good players out of 22, out of the offense and defense, and that's pretty much what it's been, for the season, which is tough. But now we got Dan Lanning, Georgia's DC, as our head coach. Bo Nix, you're 1,000 times better, than Tyler Shuck, right, who transferred to Texas Tech, obviously last season, or Anthony Brown. And I know we're not going to get like Justin Herbert's or Marcus Mariota's. They're not going to grow on trees. But, God, we got to get at least someone that can make throws, someone that can actually throw the football. And I think if you actually watched any of the Oregon Duck games this year, Anthony Brown can't throw the football worth a shit. The fans turned on him. The coaches turned on him. I think the players kind of turned on him. It's a simple plays that he couldn't make that were so frustrating. You know what I mean? I know it's tough to make a 40-yard post route on the dime. Like Justin Herbert could do it. Anthony Brown could not. But it's like that 5-yard out, the 5-yard slant, and then you throw it 10 yards over the receiver's head. We do not accept that type of behavior here in Eugene. Handoff. Montgomery, shake and bake. First down, Bears. Move the chains. Nola in the building. What to do? Yeah, I know. You're one of the people that's happy that it happened, Nola. You know what I mean? You're just like all the other Saints fan base that, it was payback for Jameis. You think Devin White is a dirty player. You're just like all the rest. You're just like all the rest, man. You're happy that Godwin got hurt. You know what I mean? We're not the dirty team. You guys are, okay? And I don't necessarily think that was a dirty play, but you guys did it more than once, all right? Now Godwin's out for the year, all right? We didn't want Jameis to get hurt. We wanted him to be able to stay healthy, okay? Yeah, but that's what you think. And don't fucking lie, because I know you. All right, you're an angry motherfucker. You're the angriest motherfucker I know. You got way too much anger in your body and in your brain, my dude. You're just like all the other Saints fans. Fuck the Buccaneers. Glad he got hurt. That's payback for Jameis Winston. That's how you think. All right. So don't try to come in here and act like that's not how you think, because I know exactly how some of y'all Saints fans think. All right. I'm not fucking stupid. I have the internet too. All right. You don't think I'm on the Saints blogs? I'm not on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook? Get the fuck out of here. I read everything. All right? Let's not forget about that bounty gate either, okay? Facts. But I'm praying for Chris Godwin to have a healthy return as well as Jameis Winston. Sad, because obviously if we had Godwin, I would feel real strong about getting to the NFC Championship game and a Super Bowl. And if Jameis was still healthy, they would be going to the playoffs as probably the 6th seed. But, shit happens. But one thing that I cannot condone is celebrating after someone gets injured and it looks like it could be season ending and you're over there chest bumping and doing custom handshakes. I do not tolerate that fucking behavior, dude. You know what I mean? But I don't expect any less from the Saints, because I know some Saints players and the fan base are great and some have no class. And that's just fact. So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But I know a lot of people, obviously in the NO, are excited that Chris Godwin is hurt, and that's fucking sad. That's a lot of immature behavior, man. But it's all good, man. Karma is a bitch. You know what I mean? And if you have that type of mindset that you love seeing other guys get hurt, you know what I mean? And you thought that Devin White on Jameis was on purpose, hey, maybe there's a reason why you haven't been to the Super Bowl in quite some time. Sports karma is fucking real. That's facts. Okay. Give me the info, Paula. Yeah, AB is coming back, especially with Mike Evans being hurt, Godwin out for the year. AB, it looks like he'll be back very, very soon. Next game, Fields, scrambling, gambling, get that first down. Big first down run on 3rd down and 3. Move the chains. All right, Evans will be out for probably 2 or 3 games. Lombardi, Leonard Fournette, probably 2 or 3 games. And we got the Panthers, the Jets, and the Panthers. But that's not a guarantee that we're going to win those games. But the chances of going to the NFC Championship game and the Super Bowl definitely took a hit. with Godwin not being there because he was my most consistent wide receiver game in and game out. AB was the number one at the beginning of the year before he got hurt, but then Godwin took over that role. So I just got to pray that like Scotty Miller, Tyler Johnson, Darden, and some of these other guys can step up for Godwin. You know, out of all those other guys, they can get close to maybe what Godwin was doing, and the chances of that happening aren't very good. But Brady's going to have to find a way to get chemistry with those other guys. Otherwise, we're not going to make the NFC Championship game. You know, we might not even win a playoff game, especially if we play like we did last night. You know, we got dominated in the trenches. We got out-coached. And shit happens. Both defenses played great because obviously the score was 9-0. It's not like you guys put up 3 or 4 touchdowns on us, right? But we got to find a way to be able to put up points. That's facts. Fields. Mooney. Nice. Yeah, but I mean, anyone that's happy that someone gets hurt, that's just sad. Because I'll guarantee you, all right, as much as I don't like Jameis Winston and all the shit that he did on my team, I guarantee no Bucs fan that has class, right, would be like, yeah, I'm glad Jameis got hurt. Like, we don't do that as a franchise. You know what I mean? We don't want people to get fucking hurt ever. I don't give a shit if it's the rival or not. No one likes to see guys get hurt. And if you do like seeing guys hurt, you got to go check yourself, for real. I mean, these guys, you know, put their bodies on the line, you know, every single day, every single week. And you don't want to see your guys get fucking hurt, you know, but there are some dirty players in the NFL. I mean, that's facts. I mean, I got one of them in Ndamukong Suh. He hasn't really done anything dirty, I think, real seriously dirty. I mean, he was the dirtiest at Nebraska. He was the dirtiest on Detroit. I mean, like, you know, we know that when he stomped on Aaron Rodgers and, you know, he definitely has that, like, questionable behavior. Suh, you know what I mean? But besides that, I mean, I don't think he's really done anything really drastically dirty on Tampa Bay. There might have been a few occasional plays here and there when you got that aggressive guy, you know, that, you know, kind of goes too far once in a while. But, ooh, big push there at the end by big 7'6", Jenkins. But other than that, I mean, that's really the only guy that people can say, you know, that is a dirty player. And I think Suh has kind of cleaned himself up. You know, I don't think he's the same guy he was in Detroit. You know, he's definitely matured. And he's got a Super Bowl under his belt, too. All right, 4th and 1. If this is me right here, I do QB sneak with Justin Fields. But let's see if he goes under center. He does not. So let's see if they do some kind of RPO with Fields. But I would keep the ball with Fields. Keep it in his hands. Justin goes back. Floater. Oh, they're lucky. They are fucking lucky. First down, Bears. Justin Fields needs to go buy a dinner to David Montgomery because that wasn't a very good pass. That was a big effort from David Montgomery. Wow. Wow. My God. Okay, David. Justin Fields, buy this man a lobster dinner. And we're not talking Red Lobster. We're talking somewhere better. What a play. What a play. Defense was right there, too. What a play. To save the drive and to try to get some fucking points to the Bears. They're going to get at least 3 here, you would think. But if they can get 7, we got ourselves a nice ball game going into halftime. That's facts. Jameson Meza in the building. What I do? Tighten up, my dude. Titans in the building. Not sure if you were in the building yesterday, but I decided to give my cable box a sip of Corona, not on purpose, and then my cable box almost blew up. My TV turned off with about 3 minutes left in the game, and had to shake out all the beer, and thank God, after about 20 minutes, it turned back on. So I'm doing good right now. Chris Godwin with the ACL tear, that does not make me feel good. But Bo Nix and Dan Lanning coming to Oregon does make me feel good. So, hey, you can't win every game in the NFL. And the bottom line is, just like I said in the stream against the Saints, I never take them for granted. I always know that they have a chance to win. And they dominated us from beginning to end. And they deserve to get the dub. They won the O-line battle. Cameron Jordan was great. Davenport was great. Lattimore, everyone was just fantastic for them last night. And even though they didn't get a touchdown, I mean, it felt like a 20 to 30 to 0 loss to me. just watching the game. But also, too, when you have Evans, Godwin, no AB playing, and then Leonard Fournette goes down. I mean, how many teams can really compete, even if they have Tom Brady? If your top 3 wide receivers are out, you have no chemistry with your tight end Gronk in the game, and your running back goes down too. I mean, how are you supposed to manufacture points? Maybe they should have went to Rojo a little bit more, in the screen game like they did with Fournette, but he's not as good of a pass catcher as Fournette. So I don't know, man, but obviously Tyler Johnson and Darden and some of these other guys they're not as good. I mean, Scotty Miller can hang, but he's been injured all year, so he's just kind of getting into football shape. So it is what it is. I need to go get another beer, damn it. All right, I'm getting a beer.
Chicago defense in 1985. And the Purple People Eaters, they were the Vikings defensive line players in the late 60s and 70s, helped Minnesota win 10 division titles in 11 years. Also, number 88, Alan Bates, striding it out right there.
All right, I'm back, baby. Bang! Ben Orr. Damn, what the hell's going on with my screen here? It's like my screen is getting all distorted with the green screen. Come on, what's going on back here? The fuck is going on with my green screen, man? What is going on with the green screen? I don't know what the fuck is going on. What is going on with the green screen? I mean, I got all the lights and everything, but happy holidays, go Vikes from Sacktown West Coast. Love, baby. Ben Orr, $5. Thank you, man. Appreciate you very, very much. Bang, 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 bang. Ben Orr, haven't seen you in a while. Appreciate you. Today's show is sponsored by Corona Extra. I got some gummies, a 20-pack that I had to buy today. My regular 10-pack of elderberry was sold out, so I had to go big and get the Munchie Monday special. So usually for 20 gummies, it's for this particular CBD, CBN, THC is like the 20-pack normally costs like $35 for 20, but I think I got it for 20 something. So it was a good deal. Munchie Mondays, baby. Living in Oregon is absolutely the best. You want weed? We got it. You want party things? We got it. You want beer and wineries? We got it. All right, baby. Yeah, baby. I got the NWO. New World Order for life, brother. Ooh, yeah. I should show you, man. I got NWO jackets, old school, too. I got a satin NWO black and white jacket that's got the NWO on the front and the back, which is fire. I even got a Wolfpack jacket that's got like the Wolfpack logo all over it, kind of like one of those skater jackets from back in the day that have like the little print all over it. I don't know if you've seen it before, but yeah, I'm a big NWO guy. Big. I mean, I've always loved WCW and ECW more than WWE, and obviously I've converted to AEW, but my favorite faction all time, and it never will change, will always be the New World Order, NWO, and the Wolfpack. Just those legends, man. Those legends, baby. Third and 24, shooting themselves in the foot as usual. Nice throw. Nice throw, baby. Ben Orr, appreciate you, my dude. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, NWO, baby. I mean, there's all, I was always over NWO over DX. I mean, there's so many great factions over the years, but I mean, you got to think I've been watching wrestling and football since the birth of video games, the birth of wrestling, of Hulkamania, and I've seen Flair in his prime, Hogan in his prime. I mean, I started watching everything around 85. So I mean, I've pretty much seen, the best of the best, and Hollywood Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. I mean, I'm not sure if it gets any better as a trio. Field goal kick is up, and it's good. Besides maybe Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, as far as like talent-wise of a big three. But I just love the old school legends, Big Papa Pump and Scott Norton. I mean, the NWO at one point had fucking like 30 or 40 members, between the Wolfpack and the Black and White, man. What a great day to be alive if you got to actually be a part of the NWO and obviously Monday Night Wars. It was a fantastic thing, man. Nice field goal there to at least get something on the board. Field goal is good. 10-3, Vikings are up. Bears shooting themselves in the foot as usual. And we just want to be able to see some guys make plays, like this guy right here. I mean, like that fumble early on was not good. You got a lot of potential. I mean, just imagine if you had a guy like Bill Belichick to do one side of the defense, you know what I mean? And then you had a guy like Josh McDaniels, you know what I mean? Like, what could be for a quarterback like this? They would be like, listen, motherfucker, stop scrambling and running around, stay in the pocket and work on your reads, go through your progressions. That's what's going to make you a great quarterback, not you scrambling and running for your life, because that's what's going to get you hurt. But it is what it is, man. Bears defense, they've been on fire for the most part, but they haven't been able to make the big play just yet. Will we get it this game? I don't know. I'm not too sure. But we've also seen Kirk Cousins, go into this guy right here, Jay Jetta. I told you he was going to score once or twice. Every game, he's money for a touchdown or two. Jay Jetta, he's the best player on the field anytime he's on the field. That's facts. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday. Holla if you hear me. Yeah. Hey, yo. What the fuck am I watching here? 18778. Donate your car today. Carsforkids.org. No, not doing it. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ORION, NWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. So I don't know what the fuck was going on with the distortion. I got to figure out what's going on with the lighting and everything. Like, I got the lighting. Everything has pretty much been the same besides, the beer going into the cable box. So I don't know. Maybe I need to get more lighting. I mean, I'm not really too sure. Maybe the light bulb is not as strong as it needs to be. I don't know. But I got all the lighting set up like normal, but got to be able to tweak some things. Had some pad thai for dinner, which is amazing. I'm not sure if you guys are into Thai food or not, but if you got a good Thai food restaurant in your hometown, goddamn, pad thai is fire. Just the noodles. I usually get a chicken pad thai. They have this like sausage fried rice, which is fucking off the chain. And usually I try to get a couple because they're just so delicious. But I usually try to get pad thai like once a week or once every 2 weeks. I got this nice spot about maybe 15 minutes from my house. Man, it's such a delicious meal. I'm not sure if you guys eat that type of food, but I mean, I'll eat the sushi, and I mean, I do the pizza and the tacos, and I do all the hamburgers and the traditional food. But I'll tell you what, man, pad thai is, ooh, baby, it's so good. It is so good. If you've never had it before, give it a shot. It's better than eating like ramen. Like a lot of people have never tried pho. You know what I mean? And that's like, if you love ramen, go get pho because it's like ramen on crack. So good. Nice pass. The one guy I'm missing in this game is Adam fucking Thielen. He's injured. Wish he was playing today. Travis Cecil, I'll be praying for you. I hope you end up getting that job, man. $8 more is nice. I'll tell you what, I got a raise, and from going from the temp agency and getting hired on my job, I got about a $2 to $3 raise, and then they had the end of the year review. Oh, good defense by the Bears, knocking the football out. Robert Quinn, formerly of the Rams, I see you. And then I ended up getting another $1 raise after I got about a $2 or $3 raise after getting hired on from the temp agency. So yeah, about a $4 increase from what I was making for about 6 months was really nice. But I'm still working 2 jobs, so it's like I do this full time and I'm doing that. Intercepted! Kirk Cousins, who are you throwing to? My God. There we go. That's the excitement we needed. Woo! Baby. All right, it's all good, Jameson Meza. I won't put you on friendship probation, my dude. You can always hop in. You don't have to stay in one person's stream the whole time, or you can be in two people's streams. You can bounce back and forth, my dude. You got to hop in and say hello to your boy at least, you know? You know, there's people that hop in my stream and then they'll go hop in Grossi's and go in Grossi's and hop back in mine. I mean, it's up to you. You know, it'd be always great to see you, though. You know, you can come in the room and say hi real quick, you know. 10-3. Vikings. Who the hell was he thrown to right there? Kirk Cousins. Who the hell knows? Yeah, that had to be some, like, PI holding shit right there. You would think. Or the receiver fell down. All right, 46 seconds. Come on, baby. Come on, Justin Fields. Let's make this a game. There we go. Montgomery. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Donate to your boy. Your whole paycheck. Your 401k. Whatever you got. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Family inheritance, 401k, your weekly paycheck or bi-weekly. Support your boy. NWSF for life. Ooh, nice tackle. Harrison Smith looking like the Harrison Smith of young old days back in the day, the OG, triple OG. Harrison Smith, he's a Hall of Famer. Wow. Don't turn your back on the Wolf Pack, man. I'll show you, man, the jackets that I have. I got a lot of memorabilia, a lot of merch, a lot of NWO stuff that I own, man, over the years. And if you're NWO for life, brother. You know, Conan from the NWO follows me. You know, I got John Cena that follows me. I got a few famous people that follow your boy, you know, on social media. Jose Bautista, formerly of the Blue Jays, you know, Jose Canseco. I mean, I got a few, you know, that follow your boy. I mean, I don't know what would be really exciting. Maybe like The Rock, you know, if I could get someone like that. But getting The Rock to follow you would be probably pretty tough. Yeah, hop in, Jameson. I mean, like I said, you and Tighten Up are the two biggest Titan fans on the channel. I always like seeing you guys in the room. Always. You know what I mean? Regardless if you guys donate or not, it's just cool to have a Tennessee Titan presence in the channel. You know, I honestly hope at one point, once we get bigger, that we have at least one fan from every team, you know, in the building. You know what I mean? Like, I just, you know, whether it's the Jets or the Lions or whatever it is, the Jags. I mean, I got Jags fans, you know, there's a few Lions fans, not a lot, you know what I mean? But I would obviously like to grow more Tampa fans in the channel, but the biggest supporters of the channel are the Saints fan base, the Chiefs fan base. Field goals up, and he fucking missed it. You fucking bum. The Chiefs, the Saints, and the Eagles are probably the biggest supporters of the channel, besides my boy Shep and the Falcons. I see you. Always supporting your boy. What was this? Cairo Santos. Jesus Christ. What is this? Oh, it got tipped. Oh, I was going to say, bro. I was like, what happened? Did he jump on someone's back? God damn, he got up there high. Okay, because I was going to say that. I was like, you should have got a little bit farther on that kick, right? Maybe that's like sports karma, you know, for Cousins throwing the 500 ball. Like you'd play Nerf with your friends in the backyard, and you were like 100, 200, 500. And that was like a 500 ball. There was nobody around. Maybe that's just sports karma because they didn't even deserve that pick. And then they just missed the field goal. It is what it is. So Cousins going down to his check down. $73 in the building. What to do? Repping the Hawks. We got a couple Hawks fans in the building. My boy Marcos Pineda, I'll be doing the Hawks and Rams tomorrow as long as I can get home in time and prep. It usually takes me about 30 minutes to an hour to prep for every show, believe it or not, you know, to get everything set up with the thumbnail and all the things that you guys don't see behind the scenes that I got to do with the thumbnail and all the different wording, the tags, and, you know, bringing up the pop-ups and just making sure the audio is good. And I get off at 3, and the game, I believe, both of them start at 4. So that's kind of pushing it. Normally, if it's at 5 or 5:15, and my girlfriend works from home, and she works in this studio area, and she doesn't get off till 4. So hopefully I'll be able to get going for kickoff or just slightly after. We got the Washington football team and the Eagles as well. Ooh, and I can call both games. I'll just have the Seahawks and the Rams, or excuse me, the Seahawks. Yeah, Seahawks and Rams on the TV. And I have a website that's got about a minute delay on the games that I can bring up the Eagles and the Washington football team. So technically, I can kind of keep tabs and call both games at the same damn time. All right? Because I want to definitely watch the Eagles. I'm very interested to see what we kind of get from them against the Washington football team. I'll be rooting for the Eagles tomorrow. Tony's having a beer. Just make sure you don't spill it into the cable box like I did yesterday. That was crazy. That was crazy. Cousins, going long, going deep, throwing to who the fuck knows. Some old guy hanging onto a camera. Halftime, 10-3 Vikings. Yeah, God, these guys hate each other, don't they? It's like the Saints and the Bucks out there. Like the Niners and the Seahawks. It's like the Vikings and the Packers. They just fucking hate each other. I don't hate the Saints, though. I know the Saints hate the Bucks, but I don't hate them. You know what I mean? The only times where I get mad is like when I see some fucked up behavior, you know what I mean? Or fucked up comments, you know? But, you know, every fan base has got their toxic people in it, right? We know this. I mean, the Eagles fans, they fucking threw snowballs at Santa for crying out loud, right? I mean, you're going to have douchebag fans of every fan base. I mean, there's going to be some fan bases that are fantastic, but then you're just going to have some fans that are fucking douchebags. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I mean, I don't know how to really say it any other way. And you know who I'm talking about. You know, just douchey people, man. Shame on them for being so douchey. Halftime, 10-3 Vikings. And in fantasy football, I got fucked over this week. I was projected. I'm in the Final Four, right, for the Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League. I was projected for 140 points, and I'm sitting at like 70-something. And luckily, I'm at 81. I finished with 81.76. And the girl that I'm going against who won the league last year, who's very intelligent, Zini Panini, she actually got second place her first year playing. I taught her. And then she won it last year because she had Justin Jefferson, Deshaun Watson, and Jonathan Taylor. That helped her get over the top. She's got 72. I'm at 81. And she's got DK Metcalf and Devontae Smith. So she's going to beat me. But this is sad. I had Taysom Hill, Patrick Mahomes, or Matthew Stafford. And I went with Taysom Hill, and he only got me 9. Najee Harris got me 4 when he gets me 20 usually. Cordarrelle Patterson got me 4, who normally gets me 20. Devontae Adams got me 16. Godwin got 11 before he got injured. Freiermuth got 7. Josh Jacobs got me 12.4. Miami D got 10, and Tucker got 6. But I left Mahomes on the bench with a 30. Tampa Bay D with a 7. Hollywood Brown on the bench with 14. Mike Williams with 8 on the bench. Stevenson on the bench with 5. Michael Carter with 3, and I have Henderson and Stafford on the bench. So I got to have a really big week next week. And if I score, the total points in the first 2 weeks, I'm going to have a big week next week. Otherwise, I'm not going to the championship. And I really want to win it this year. I was, probably a top 3 team all year. I got a stacked team, but sometimes, players shit the bed, and they shit the bed for me. Oh, Godwin injured. Great. ACL tear. Love seeing that. Shep drinking a Long Island. Yeah, Long Islands will get you fucked up. They'll get you fucked up. You're watching the USAA Insurance Halftime Show. Yeah, I can make that happen, Shep. You know what I mean? I could probably make that happen. You're my boy. I watch Grossi when I can. I don't watch every video, like from beginning to end, because obviously I'm grinding too. No, but I did not see the special teams audition video. I did not see it. Special teams needs work for the Packers, though. That's facts. You're on your second one. Woo, baby. Yeah, I'm going to be grinding through these beers. I need to do some gummies here probably pretty soon, too. I think I got what, a 6-pack or 8. I think I got 6 or 8 beers left in the fridge, and I got my my gummies in the other room. So might be time for a gummy at one point or another. Mary Beth in the building. What to do? Great win for you guys. Like I said, I might be the only Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan on planet Earth that the Saints fans like and respect. Because I call it right down the middle. I call it how I see it. You know what I mean? You guys dominated us from beginning to end. You deserved to win the game. You guys frustrated the hell out of us. You know what I mean? And you guys deserved all the praise. It's just, that Godwin injury just hurts. You know what I mean? And prayers up for Chris Godwin. Hopefully he'll come back healthy next year. And he was going to be in his bag. He was going to get paid. He was going to be a free agent. He might have not. That might have been his last game as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. And that's not the lasting image I want to see, especially when I'm trying to go for 2 and win another Super Bowl. Unless we can use it as motivation and win it for Chris. But, man, our defense played pretty good too. I mean, shit, you guys, shut us out with a 0, but we held you guys at 9. That's pretty impressive if you ask me. I mean, considering all the 3 and outs and, we didn't really get more than 3 first downs in a row consecutively. So our defense is the real deal, but we got to find a way to put up points. The fastest 3 minutes, Chris Berman and Tom Jackson were amazing together. Fuck Tom Jackson. No. Fuck Booger McFarland. All right, Steelers. Tannehill. Steelers with the pick. Go. All right, they just cut off the highlight. Tannehill. 19-13. 10. They should have won that game. That's tough. Titans needed to win that game bad. Aaron Rodgers. Their defense is not as good as the Buccaneers. It's not. You know what I mean? They've been giving up a lot of points. Special teams hasn't been very good either, but they keep finding a way to win, and that's really what matters. What might be the end of them, though, is not being able to stop the run, because if they can't stop the run, they're not winning the Super Bowl, let alone winning the NFC Championship game. They have to find a way. Woo, Jonathan Taylor. Go. But like I said, when we saw them in the NFC Championship game 2 years ago against the Niners, couldn't stop the run. Last year against the Bucs, couldn't stop the run. They have to find a way to stop the run. If they find a way to stop the run, I definitely think the Packers can go to the Super Bowl and win it. But if the Chiefs are there, I mean, we might get a Chiefs-Packers Super Bowl. I mean, that's the one that I want. I want Bucs-Packers in the playoffs, right? But I want Bucs-Chiefs. That would be my number one choice. Obviously, me being a Buck fan. But if I can't get that matchup, I want Packers-Chiefs in the Super Bowl. For just the excitement factor as a fan. Rodgers, you would think would win MVP, but with the whole COVID thing and lying to everyone about it, I'm not sure if they're going to give it to him. They probably would give it to Brady or Jonathan Taylor before they give it to Rodgers. You know what I mean? People don't forget about that shit. But his numbers say that he deserves it. I mean, Brady's got like almost 1,000 more yards. He's got a few more picks, but I mean, right now it's really Brady, Jonathan Taylor, and Rodgers. Tua. Still not a believer in Tua. Sorry. The Texans. The Jags are bad when you lose to Houston. Brandon Cooks, Mr. Concussion himself, with the tutty. At least they don't have Urban Meyer anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. The cable box is working. So I did the stream last night. With about 3 minutes left in the game, I spilled beer into the cable box. My TV and cable box turned off. I was definitely scared about it. I decided to dump the beer that I could out of the cable box because it has all these pinholes on the top. Shook it, got the beer out, put it next to the fan, and about 20 minutes later, it started flickering, and the numbers started coming up on the screen itself, and it ended up working eventually, thank God. So now I got the beers on the right side, and I got my cable box on the left. I cannot have that happen again. Yeah, the cable box apparently likes Corona beer as well. So thank you for the sports gods for not having, because like I said, if I had to have that happen, I mean, chances are it's like you got to call the cable company, order a cable box. Who knows how long it's going to take to get there. But at least it ended up working out for your boy. Joseph Andrade in the building. What to do? Just don't talk to me at work, otherwise you're going to get written up. How stupid is that, bro? Fuck out of here. We barely talk. I was watching a little bit of the Raiders game at work, and I was going to come talk to you at break, but I didn't see you. I don't know where you were at, if you were in your car or if you were still working. You guys didn't have break at the same time as us on the other side. But big win for the Raiders, your Raiders, right? But I mean, let's be honest, you should have won that game. Jesus Christ, they had like 25 players on COVID out for the Browns. If you guys would have lost that game, you might as well just end the season. You know what I mean? So at least you ended up getting the dub, but God, it took you guys all the way to the very end. But it is what it is. You know, a dub is a dub. Yeah. Josh Jacobs got me at least some fantasy points, but it wasn't pretty. But hey, a dub is a dub. Hey, better than the Bucks last night against the Saints, so I'll give you that.
Belief doesn't wear pads. It doesn't get a helmet.
Kyle Pitts, yeah. I mean, if you look at the rookies and how they've been playing, I mean, it's tough. I mean, really where you're going to go. I mean, Micah Parsons is definitely, you know, defensive rookie of the year. I mean, besides maybe Patrick Surtain, I mean, he's been having a phenomenal year too. I mean, if you look at what kind of lockdown corner he is, I mean, he is amazing. Just like I think J.C. Horn would have been for the Panthers if he didn't get hurt. And obviously on the offensive side, I mean, there's a few names that you can go after. You know, Jamar Chase was going to be the guy for quite some time. But Micah Parsons, though, could be like a top 5 linebacker in this league, like sooner than later. I think he's like right up there, you know, with the Darius Leonards, the Devin Whites, the Fred Warners, the Bobby Wagners. I think Micah Parsons is like that next guy, you know, as a superstar at linebacker. I mean, I would love to have a Micah Parsons on my team, but I got Devin White, so I'm good. All right. I think time for some gummies as we're getting ready for the third quarter. How many should I eat? 1, 2, or 3? Probably 2. You go grab some more beer too as well.
I'm 53, but in my mind, I'm still 35. That's why I take Osteobiflex to keep me moving the way I was made to. It nourishes and strengthens my joints for the long term. Osteobiflex plus vitamin D for immune support.
What Public does is an incredible service for people.
All right, let me update the little ticker here at the bottom. All right, let me go get some gummies and beer. I'll be back.
Use code TV to get up to $300 in free stock when you sign up today.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any of the use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited. Hudson throwing for Jefferson, got it. And here comes the dance. Second possessions ending in fumbles by the Bears. It is quite evident the Vikings and Bears do not like each other. Well, it's a good thing we all get along, though. Not at halftime. Headed straight towards that third quarter. 10-3, the Vikings lead the Bears. Time now for our Mercedes EQ third quarter reset, fellas.
Yeah, Chicago is really fortunate. This is only a 7-point game. 2 costly turnovers in the first half. One by Justin Fields, one by David Montgomery. And then they even started in on special teams. Lewis to the block kick.
Yeah, any kind of scoring opportunity is a huge opportunity for this football team, considering how the offense has struggled. And speaking of special teams, an income kick here to start the second half. Well, Khalil Herbert, they got to get some good field position here.
No, world order. 4 live, brother. Oh, yeah. This one comes in like this pill thing. It normally comes in something smaller. Wild gummies, elderberry. Eat some. Feel good. Oh, here we go. My boy, Jamison Meza, bang, $5. Thanks for the great live streams. Also, always such a great time hanging out with the NWSF family. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, yesterday, I mean, you never know, who's going to donate or what we're going to get in the stream, what kind of conversations. It's always a great time. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. Love you and appreciate you. Thank you so much. Jamison Meza, supporting the cause. Appreciate you, brother. All right. Got the gummies. Got the beers. Let's go. All right, Bears with the return. YouTube GM in the building. Finley in the building. Air Whitey in the building. He says Madden 18 is goated. Shep in the building. Bang, 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 bang. All right. Beers do not belong on the left side of my table. I learned my lesson yesterday. I've spilled beer on that side before, but not in the cable box. Near the cable box, but not in it. And I will never put beer on that side of my table ever again. Facts. Hand off. Montgomery. I like Montgomery. What do you guys think about Montgomery? I like him. You know what I mean? He's a good pass catcher. You know, he runs downhill. He's underrated. I think he's like, out of all the running backs in the NFL, I would say just outside the top 10. Sometimes he puts up top 10 numbers, but I mean, I'm thinking, you know, somewhere between like 11 through 13, but sometimes he plays like a top 8 running back, but most of the time, somewhere between 11 and 15. Would I take him on Tampa Bay? Hell yeah, I would. I like him. What do you guys think about Montgomery? I think he's better than Zeke. I know we were talking about Zeke and Tony Pollard earlier. I think he's way better than Zeke, personally. I love him. You like him? I like him too, man. Like, he always gets positive yardage. He's a good pass catcher. You know what I mean? He kind of reminds me a little bit of like Maurice Jones-Drew. He's like kind of stout. He runs low to the ground. You know what I mean? Except he's a better pass catcher than Maurice Jones-Drew. But I mean, he's effective. I like him a lot. I hope they keep him. I mean, if he's not top 10, he's just on the outside. But I like him a lot, you know. But I think most people would say he's like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like somewhere in that general range. You know what I mean? Oh, Jakeem Grant's injured. That sucks. Kidder 96 in the building. What to do? So imagine if they had a coach, a QB, and an O-line. Are we talking about the Bears? They do have a QB, Justin Fields. Come on, man. Don't be hating on him like that. They still had Vic Fangio. They'd be doing better on D coordinator. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? Time for sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Madden, EA Sports. I am still waiting for my check. EA Sports stealing my fucking catchphrases, putting it in the video game. I guess that's the biggest form of flattery. I mean, it's one thing for like other YouTubers to steal my nicknames that I make up or my catchphrases, right? But when I make something up and then they put it in a fucking video game, let alone Madden, I mean, that's a pretty big thing. You know what I mean? That's a pretty big thing. Today's show is sponsored by Corona Extra. Cheers. Should I drink one beer at a time or two? I say two. 3rd down and 25. 3rd down and long. Was that Cole Kmet? Justin Fields hype is capped. But, all right, let's just think about if Justin Fields was like with Bill Belichick and McDaniels. Do you think his numbers would be better than they are on the Bears? Of course they would be. You know what I mean? Like, he's a good player. You know what I mean? Like, Trevor Lawrence, I'm not sold on him. Zach Wilson is a project QB. He needs help because the fucking Jets are a mess, right? Trey Lance hasn't even got a shot to get out there, but once he gets comfortable, he could be a quarterback for them in the future, even though Jimmy G's been playing better, right? And then obviously Mac Jones is just a product of the system. You know, he just doesn't turn the football over. They play good defense and they run the football a lot. But I'll tell you what, all 5 quarterbacks don't compare to Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow are light years above any of those 5. None of those 5 quarterbacks this year will ever get close to Herbert or Burrow, ever. 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 They're never going to be as good as those 2, ever. Period. There's a good chance that like Burrow and Herbert could be borderline Hall of Fame or like very, very good. You know what I mean? It just depends on if they stay on the teams that they're at and if they can make AFC championship games or Super Bowl appearances. I mean, obviously, I like Herbert more than Burrow. You know, I'm an Oregon Duck. Obviously, you know, I go to the games. I usually sit front row behind the Duck bench. I've seen Herbert in action. And the Miami Dolphins fucked up. They should have went Justin Herbert, and they'll never, ever be able to get it back. Tua is, I don't want to say he's a bum. I don't want to say he's a bust because it's still early, but you fucked up. I mean, with all those draft picks, You know what I mean? Imagine what the Miami Dolphins record would be this year. They would have went to the playoffs last year. They would have went to the playoffs this year with Herbert. And with all those great draft picks that they've been picking up, I mean, they would be a legitimate contender for years to come if they would have picked Justin Herbert. But hey, they decided that Justin Herbert wasn't good, and shame on them, you know. I know, man. I mean, you got to, okay, so like my monitor for my iMac, I have a huge iMac. Like I don't have one of those cheap ones. I mean, my iMac is like $3-4 grand. All right. So it's like the screen is like huge. It's like I have like a 30-inch monitor, 35-inch monitor. It's not like a normal computer screen. It's like a TV. You know what I mean? And then I got my microphones here in front of me and all this other fucking equipment and shit. So it's like I got the, you know, photography light on another table behind this table. And then I got the TV over here on the left. But I mean, I don't have a whole lot of wiggle room, you know, to grab shit. You know what I mean? I got my mouse and all this other shit on here. But yeah. The cable box almost died on me yesterday. Thank God it didn't.
Those two went all in with two massive trades, sending away 4 first-round picks for Khalil Mack and Justin Fields. But the huge deals are weighing them down. 4-9 this year. Don't have a first-round pick in the 20.
And I like lefties. I like lefties a lot. You know, I always loved Steve Young, Michael Vick. You know, there's always these lefties. There's something about them. Lefties in basketball, baseball, and football, they're just so fucking smooth. Chris Mullin back in the day, right? For the Golden State Warriors. Michael Vick, you know what I mean? Just like these guys are lefties. They're just so fun to watch. Dalvin Cook bouncing to the outside, flag on the play, holding on the O-line more than likely. Justin Fields has a lot of potential. They just need a better coach, a better play caller, a better O-line, and a better defensive coordinator. Things could be different, but they need a lot of help. The Jags need running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, O-line, defensive line, D coordinator. I mean, they need everything. Everything. Let them know. Hey, but that's pretty cool though, right? You know, to be recognized, you know, by EA Sports and Madden for this to steal my shit. And it shows you, you know, people that are on YouTube, a lot of people watch. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people, you know, athletes, professional NFL players, you know, MLB, NBA. I mean, everyone watches YouTube. You know what I mean? But it's just like, dude, come on, man. Give your boy some credit, man. I'm always coming up with the original nicknames and the catchphrases. Stealing sack lunch for me. And then I used to see like on posts, they would have the sack lunch emoji and they would put that up in the lunch behind it. I mean, come on, dude. I made that up. Come on now. Tipped. Oh, I got a rematch, man. I got Bama, Georgia. Georgia has a tougher opponent in Michigan because Michigan has been hot, and especially if they beat Ohio State. But I just got to think that Georgia is going to bring it, and they're going to be able to find a way. But with Dan Lanning leaving, right, Shep is a Georgia Bulldog fan, right? That might be a distraction. So maybe Michigan could pull off the upset. So it's either going to be Michigan-Bama or it's going to be Georgia-Bama. But ultimately, I think Bama is going to win the Natty. I hate to say it. I want Georgia to win it. I wouldn't even mind Michigan winning it, to be honest, but yeah, I think Bama is going to do it just based off Saban and the coaching. Dalvin Cook. I don't know, man. I think the Giants situation isn't that bad, to be honest. Like if Russell Wilson went to the Giants, they could win the NFC East, right? You know what I mean? And Russell can't play like he's played with the finger injury. But if we get the old Russell Wilson and he goes to New York with Sierra, right? They could definitely compete in the NFC East. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the Giants have a lot of holes in their team. They don't have the right coach, I believe, in Joe Judge. But, I mean, you know, the Giants are a destination, you know, for someone like Russell Wilson. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not worried about your defense. I'm worried about your offense, Shep. Can you score enough points? You know what I mean? Can you score enough? That's what I'm concerned with. The defense, I'm not worried about the D. It's about the offense. You know, and then if you beat Michigan, can you outcoach Saban? And, you know, 9 times out of 10, it's like no assistant has been able to beat him. You know what I mean? And they got the most NFL players on the roster, you know, out of any college football team. So it's tough, dude. But I was really hoping that this was the year that Georgia was going to win the SEC championship and just like, you know, have like an LSU type of year. I was really, really pulling for you, man. And it's not over yet, you know, and I hope you guys win it all. Like I said, if I could choose one team to win it all, I would say Georgia, but I'm telling you, the Dan Lanning hire to Oregon is a distraction. Go, 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 go. First down, Vikings. Yeah, I always like rooting for the underdogs, you know. Underdogs are life.
We see this a lot in the NFL. When the defense gets a stop and they think they got off the field, but then a penalty keeps them on the field. Right after that, their spirit's gone and they give up a big play.
Oh, my boy, Joseph Andrade, $10 on the Cash App. Thank you, my bro. Just noticed it now. Thank you. Joe, are you still in the building?
That's Eddie Goldman's play to make there. He's one-on-one with Bradbury, and we've seen what Akeem Hicks has done in that one-on-one situation. Right there, 91. You get paid a lot of money to play that position. You got to get the back on the ground. That is a nice run from part one. That's exactly what they want.
Joseph Andrade, $10 dono on the Cash App. I appreciate you, man. It means a lot. You know, some people think that the donations don't fucking matter. You know, I'm hustling. I'm grinding. You know what I mean? I don't get a lot of money from ad revenue. You know, the ads don't pay me very much. It's very minimal. Like in a month, it's like $50 or less. It's nothing. You know, it's really nothing. You know, you get money based off the donations and if you have sponsorship. And I don't have any sponsorship. I mean, I got Collegiate Art Designs that we're linked together. You know what I mean? And I have some partnership with him. But besides that, I mean, it's not like I'm getting paid hundreds of dollars a month to promote a company, at least not yet. You know, once I get a little bit bigger, you know what I mean? Maybe there'll be some opportunity. I mean, I get emails every day from companies. A lot of them are like overseas or in Canada. But like, if I'm going to invest and like shout out a company, I want it to be something I believe in, not just some like random gambling site that might be fake that like I promote it and they pay me money and then I get you guys to go there and then they steal your money. I can't do that. You know what I mean? It's not all about the money. So that's why I've turned down like, I can't even tell you how many companies I've turned down. I probably turned down like 50. You know what I mean? It's like I get emails all the time for, you know, collaborations and, you know, things that they want me to do. But I mean, it has to be something I believe in or something that I wear or I actually like. Shout out to my boy, Joseph Andrade. Boy, 10-3 Vikings. Having a cheeseburger. What kind of cheeseburger? Nice tackle. Alec Ogletree. What is that? I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's what he did. Is that like what, riding a horse? Is that like you pretending that you're a ram from back in the day? Cheeseburger. What kind of cheeseburger? Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr. What type of hamburger or cheeseburger are we talking about? Davis Mills, man, YouTube GM. Come on, my dude. Davis Mills. Paper sack lunch manufacturer will do a collab. Paula. Oh, penalty. Well, I guess that goes out the window. That's what happens when you do that fucking dance. And they're like, nope, You will never do that celebration again. They're like, never do that again, you fucking idiot. All right, baby. The goal on every stream, $50, 50 likes. Support your boy. Donate to the channel if you can. Cash App like my boy Joe did, or the YouTube Super Chat. Smash the like button. Support me. Support your boy. Buy a hoodie. Donate if you can. And I appreciate you guys. And make sure if you're in the chat, don't just sit there and not say anything. There's people that like watch me that never say anything. I think it's so weird. Like, at least let me know that you're in the building. You know what I mean? But I guess some people are shy or they have nothing to say. But, you know, I mean, I'll shout you out if I see you in the room. You know, that might be something, right? Who doesn't love a shout out on YouTube from me or Grossi or any other person that's a YouTuber, right? It's cool to get your, you know, name shouted out on fucking the internet on YouTube, especially if it's a YouTuber that you really like, right? I get it, man. Your favorite cheeseburger is Whataburger. Okay. I'm not sure what burger I like the most. I like Five Guys. Five Guys is pretty good. Red Robin's got some pretty good ones. Not sure really if I have a particular one I like the most. Carl's Jr. and Jack in the Box always hits the spot. You know, Big Mac once in a while, or, you know, quarter pounder with cheese, McDonald's once in a while. A Whopper, you know. I love burgers. I won't lie. I mean, I'm a burger guy. I could eat burgers almost every day, but if I did, I'd probably be like 500 pounds. All right, time for some gummies. There was 20 in here. Can't eat too many, but how many will I have? Let's find out. Cousins? Woo! Wow. Ihmir Smith Mossett. Should have been Justin Jefferson. That's what the Bears get for doing this. Who are you guarding right here? God damn. Bears defense. My God. My God. All right. 2 gummies are inserted. 16-3. Extra point is up. And it's good. All right, Kirk. I mean, it's hard to miss that fucking throw when he's that wide open. I was hoping that was Justin Jefferson, but hey, it is what it is. Kirk Cousins. Let's go. 17-3 Vikings. Skull. Come on, Bears.
Incredible? Yeah. Using Zelle to send money to friends and family right from your banking app?
Oh, no. I was talking about the snowman. I know, right? This one's saying that with Zelle, he can send money to other snowmen pretty much wherever they bank.
Yeah, a lot of rookies struggle in their first year. Look at Peyton Manning's stats, man. But I think you can see a kind of a trajectory. You know what I mean? Like, Mac Jones and Trey Lance are in the best situation based off coaching and supporting cast. It's going to take a lot for Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, and Justin Fields to catch up to those other 2 guys, you know, based off their situations long-term. So I would say best situations, if the Bears fire Nagy and they get a good coach, I think it'll be like, you know, Fields, Trey Lance, if he can develop, and then Mac Jones, you know, those 3. And then Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence might have more natural talent. But if they don't get the coaching or the OC or the supporting cast, I mean, they're not going to pan out. I mean, that's just facts. I mean, I like Zach Wilson. He's got a little bit of Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes in his arm. But, I mean, it all depends on the coaching and the development and the supporting cast. I mean, that's facts. So we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Now, these gummies are a little bit different. Real fruit infused hemp gummies, CBD and CBN. Now, these taste a little bit different than my other elderberry gummies than when I do a 10-pack, but they're good. I mean, shit, if I fall asleep in the stream in about 30 minutes, you know what happened. I probably would have to take more than, I don't know how many gummies I'd have to take to fall asleep on a stream. Like I'd probably have to take like, I don't know, 6 to 10 probably. I know when I take 2, I feel good. 3, I start getting sleepy because they're meant for like nighttime. But I don't know, 4, 5, 6, I don't know. It's not like you're going to OD and die off gummies. So I love Oregon, man. You want beer? We got it. Breweries, you like wine? We got it. Wineries. You like gummies? You like fucking weed? We got it. I got 3 dispensaries 5 minutes from my house, like no cap. And every dispensary you go to has got like 50 gummies to choose from, 50 kinds of weed. I mean, it's amazing living out here. It's like High Times magazine, let me tell you. If you come to Oregon, you will not go back home. You will move here. It's facts. It's a fun place to live here in Oregon. All right, Vikings with a kickoff, 17-3. Minnesota. No, I mean, he's still a decent quarterback, but you need to look in the draft pretty soon. You know what I mean? I would say you didn't do it this year, right? So you need to probably look at it next year. And if you don't go in the draft, you need to look at free agency because at some point you are going to have to move on for Matt Ryan. You know what I mean? But he still has game. You know what I mean? It's clear. You know, he still has game, but I mean, it is getting closer to the end. I think we all realize that. You know what I mean? You need that offensive line, true, and a better defense. Better coaching. You know what I mean? Cordell Patterson's been a gem for you guys. And you haven't had Calvin Ridley with his depression, you know, all year. I mean, imagine if you had Calvin Ridley and Pitts, you know, the whole time. Oh, fight. Oh, he punched him in the mouth. Oh, fight. It's Jake Paul, Tyrone Woodley all over again. Woodley, Jake Paul, Woodley. Wow. Is that what we're doing? Portland doesn't decide what we do. Come on, Gray. I don't live in Portland. I live in the burbs. All right. I live by Nike headquarters. It's nice out here. Portland, you know, is like, you know, they got the bums and they got like the protesters. And it's like, you know, you're going to have like bad areas in every state that you live in. But where I live, it's beautiful, man. An hour and a half away from the beach, hour and a half away from, you know, the mountains. If you want to go snowboarding or skiing, you know, you want to go camping, you're like an hour to 3 hours away. I mean, you got everything here. Downtown, a half hour away. I mean, we got everything here, man. I'm telling you, Portland is, you know, kind of questionable, but I don't live in Portland, okay? I live in Oregon, Beaverton, Nike headquarters, boy. You feel me? You saw the Drake video. Trust me, if you visit here, you'll realize how beautiful it really is. Tevin Jenkins. 17-3. Did anybody get ejected right there? They're just like, fuck it. Punch each other in the face. Nobody gets ejected. Fuck it. Hand off, Montgomery. Good D. $17-3 Vikings. And I'll be here tomorrow, grinding it out like your boy always does. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Bears offense looks like bootios, just like my Bucks offense did last night against the Saints. Come on, man. Third down and 20. Jesus Christ. How many 3rd and 20s or 3rd and 25s have we had this game? Disgusting. God, this Bears team fucking sucks, dude. They fucking suck. I'm glad I don't live in Chicago. I visited there once a couple years ago. Scary fucking place, dude. I'll tell you that. You know, I went into Wrigley. I went to a Bulls game. You know, we were there for work. But I mean, there's a lot of people getting murdered out in Chicago, just like in Nolens. I definitely would not live in New York. I don't think I would live in New Orleans. NOLA. I definitely wouldn't live in Chicago. That shit scares me, man. Like, you never know when you're going to get fucking murdered or shot, dude. Fuck that. Wow. Good special teams. There's 2 Tuesday games. The Eagles fly versus the Washington football team. Shitty. Okay. And then he ended up getting the Seahawks and the Rams. So I'll probably do the Seahawks Rams, but I'll have the other game on the internet on my screen. So I'll kind of keep tabs on both. So. Cheers. Cheers for beers. And not in my cable box. Fucking thank God, man. Yeah, but besides the beer going into the cable box, I mean, we had a great night. A lot of likes, a lot of smashes of the like button, a lot of donations. Made almost 300 last night. You never know what you're going to get. It all really depends if the heavy hitters come in the room, like Holly Hundo. You know, that could change everything. You know, you can go from $50 to $100 in donos all the way up to $300 to $400. Now that's support. Just like my boy Shep. Supporting your boy. Damn, bro. 3rd on Long Island? Okay. I'm trying to get on your boys' level. Yeah, Long Island's. I mean, I guess it depends on the bar that you're at, you know, or, you know, wherever you're at eating restaurant. Some places make Long Island's like really stiff. Don't be driving home drunk, my dude. Make sure you get a Lyft or Uber. Shep's like, I'll make it home. I'll crawl. I'll walk. I got some pad thai in the other room. He said, "No, Ryan, I'm broke out here." The hotel bar is heavy on the liquor. Is that what you're doing right now? You're staying at a hotel? Or are you out of town right now? Where are you at right now? I know are you in Georgia right now, or are you like out of state right now? Where are you at, my dude? God, I love football. Love college football. Love the NFL. Love AEW. Woo! I can't wait. If I'm not fucking hungover, you best believe I'm live streaming those games. Yeah, but if I had my like dream scenario, it would be Georgia, Bama, and Georgia winning the Natty. That's what I want. Not just for my boy Shep because he's a Georgia Bulldog fan, but I just think it would be great for college football. Someone other than fucking Alabama. I mean, at least we got LSU a couple years ago, but it's if it's not Alabama, it's like Clemson or Ohio State. It's like the same goddamn 4 teams, you know, over and over and over again. Like, can someone else get a fucking chance? And there's over 100 Division I teams, so it's like we need a playoff system in college football. I think everyone can agree to that. So no one gives a shit about fucking Raw anymore. Raw's coming and SmackDown's coming to Oregon, and I don't give no fucks about it, man. I've lost 100% interest in WWE. It's sad, and I'm a wrestling fan, but at least I got AEW, so. Easy in the building. If the Cardinals lost to the Lions, just imagine what the Lions could do to Tampa Bay. Come on, Easy. Why are you gonna low blow me like that? Like I'm a shitty football team. Get the fuck out of here with that comment, Easy. Just because the Saints beat me 9-0 doesn't mean I'm gonna lose the fucking Lions. And I just lost Chris Godwin. You're on friendship probation. Get the fuck out of here with that kind of comment. Like the Lions are gonna beat Tampa Bay. Fuck out of here. You know that the Lions can't beat Tampa Bay. Well, in all honesty, anybody can beat anyone on any given Sunday, Monday, or Thursday. But get the fuck out of here with that comment. Cousins, first down, Vikings. Friendship probation for Easy. Yeah, you're going to have to earn it back now. $5, $10, $20, $50 donation or friendship probation for life, brother. New world order for life, brother. Oh, yeah. Because the NWO is just too sweet. Fucking Lions. What kind of comment is that? Get out of here, easy. Like my team has got like 3 wins for the season. 10-4. Fuck out of here with that comment. I'm going to laugh if Tampa wins the Super Bowl again. I'll tell you what, for all the haters, you know what I mean, that hate on your boy, that hate on Brady, that hate on my Bucks, I am going to laugh all the way to the bank if the Bucks win the Super Bowl again. I'll tell you what. It's not likely that we get to the Super Bowl, let alone win, based off past years, on what's happened in history. But, oh, baby, if Brady wins it again, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, baby. Shep. Look at Nagy. You suck, boy. You might be the worst coach in NFL, period. Jameis Amazo, salute. Easy. Who's going to stop Tampa Bay from getting the Super Bowl? Shit. You want me to name all the teams that can stop Tampa Bay? Okay, Packers, Rams, Cardinals, Cowboys, and if the Saints get in the playoffs, Saints. Is that enough? I mean, I know that we can beat the Cardinals. They're fucking tanking right now, but they might be able to put it together. I mean, playoffs, we still got a month away. So, but, just because we lose one game, it's like Pat McAfee show, overreaction Monday. Oh, Brady sucks. The team sucks. I mean, have we forgotten that Tampa's got 10 fucking wins? I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. Everyone loves to over-exaggerate shit all the time. But all I know is when it's playoff fucking Brady, it's a different story. Blocked! Let's go. What a block. Easy. Do you know anything about football, bro? It wasn't just all about Brady, okay? It was the offensive line. It was the defense. It was the coaching. I mean, if you want to be like every other regular football fan and just see what SportsCenter tells you, you could be like, oh, it's Brady. It's fucking Gronk. It's AB. No, it was fucking Arians, all right? It was Todd Bowles. It was Leftwich. It was the drafting of Tristan Wirfs and Antoine Winfield Jr. Come on, man. Do some research, dude. Do some research. You're just like every other regular fan. Offense. It's not just about one person. Football is a team sport. Come on, man. (17-3) Vikings. Shame on you for a comment like that, Easy. Yeah. I mean, that comment is so stupid, not to be like a hater, but just like this. You might as well say Montana carry the Niners. Who was on that team? Roger Craig, Jerry Rice, Tom Rathman, Brent Jones, Romanowski. I mean, do I need to keep going? I mean, it's not about one guy. It's all about the team. Seifert. I mean, if you want to go through all the coaches, Bill Walsh. I mean, people don't understand. Football, to win games and to win championships, it's in the trenches. The O-line, the D-line, and the defense and the coaching. Because, I mean, if you have the number one quarterback, the number one tight end, and a top 2 wide receiver, and you score no fucking points and touchdowns, how do you explain that? It's 12 noon. You know what time it is? Time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Tampa's defense showed you that that's the reason that they won. Not Brady, the defense. Come on, Easy. Stop being like every other average fan on planet Earth that only sees offense. Come on. Do some research, boy. I'm not sure if we can even win the Super Bowl or even get to the NFC Championship game without Godwin. I mean, just to be honest. You know what I mean? Godwin's a big part of the team. I mean, thank God we have AB, but I mean, it's not going to be like, oh, we're so much better than every other team. Like Dallas could beat us. All right. They should have beat us week 1. They deserve to win week 1. We did not deserve to win that game. The Packers can beat us. You know, the Cardinals might be able to. The Rams have already beat us. They could do it. You know what I mean? And if the Saints got into playoffs, I know they can beat us. Already swept us twice. You know what I mean? So, come on, man. Do some research, my boy. No. See, now you're backtracking. Now you're backpedaling like Dion. You're backpedaling. I called you out. Now you're backpedaling. See, if you're going to make a statement on the Northwest Sports Fanatics, all right, you better know what you're talking about. There's no kidding after you're getting roasted when you know that you got called out and you're wrong. You'll learn your lesson one day, easy. I still love you. Nagy carries the Bears. Shit. Yeah, man, dude, I'm a defensive guy. Come on, dude. I'm a linebacker guy. I'm an offensive line guy. I'm not like anyone else on YouTube or on social media or on podcasts or TV. There's not anyone else that is a big defensive guy, offensive line guy first. You know what I mean? Almost all my jerseys are defensive players. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I hate the offense, you know, but I think offense is overrated. You know what I mean? Of course, you need to score points to win, but I just have an appreciation for the guys that don't get the love, like the O-line and a lot of the defense. And coaching is very important too. Okay, Gilbert Brown. Yeah, I don't know what jersey I want next. All-Star. I don't have an All-Star jersey. I would love to have All-Star. Rondé Barber, John Lynch. I don't have jerseys of them either. I mean, I got the Derek Brooks. I got the Simeon Rice. I got the Warren Sapp. You know, I got the Devin White. I got the Levante David. I just like defensive players. I'm a defensive guy. I know it's weird and it's rare. You know what I mean? But I'm just different. You know, I'm not like everyone else. I have an appreciation for football, not like anyone else, I think, on YouTube or in social media. You know, I really, truly love the game. You know, all 32 teams, even the Jets, even the Lions, even the Jags. I love them. I love them, man. I just love the talent. Because even if you're the shittiest team in the NFL, if it's the Lions, there's still like positives to their team. You know what I mean? There's still players that I'm like, okay, this guy's got some game. But obviously with Jared Goff and the Goffense, I mean, that's a big downgrade from Matthew Stafford. But, hey, they're winning games. They beat the Cardinals. Okay, there you go. Derek Brooks, Warren Sapp, man, dude. Good tackle.
through the entire week thinking that he may have to call the plays tonight because if the
17-3 Vikings. Absolutely. I hate when it happens to me, you know, when I lost 9-0, but like winning that Super Bowl in the fashion that we won it. I mean, and Todd Bowles still to this day doesn't get credit. It just blows my mind. Like Todd Bowles, he might have not succeeded as a Jets head coach, but you tell me one other D coordinator that's better than Todd Bowles. I'm waiting. You know what I mean? He is top 3 defensive coordinator, and he ain't top 2. He ain't number 2, and he ain't number 3. Right? He's very, very good. I'm not sure if he can be a head coach in this league because it's hard to be like a OC or a DC and then be like the leader. But as far as like D coordinators are concerned, I mean, I'm not sure if there's anyone better than him in the league right now. We've had injuries, you know what I mean? It's like when your guys are injured, you can only do with what you have talent-wise, you know, but we definitely need more depth in the secondary. If that's one thing that we can really improve on is like we need better players in the secondary. Antoine Winfield Jr., great. But Carlton Davis, Sean Murphy-Bunting, Mike Edwards, I mean, we need better players than those guys. They're okay, but I mean, we could definitely upgrade those positions. Jamel Dean as well. And I like them. I mean, Carlton Davis and Jamel Dean and obviously, Sean Murphy-Bunting stepped up big in the playoffs for me, but they're not Antoine Winfield Jr. He's the best by far in my secondary. Yeah, for me, I'm a linebacker guy first, safety guy second, and then probably offensive lineman guy third. And I like D tackles too, but DN guys, sack lunch guys, but I just have an appreciation for guys that can hit. You know what I mean? And pick the football off and whatnot. Sing it, Shriners. I'll tell you what, man, when I get big, I'll be donating to Shriners. This kid is higher than me right now. He can't even open his eyes. Shout out to Shriners. Thank you for giving. I don't mind giving back to the community. I don't mind whatsoever. You always got to show love, give back to the community.
Shop Mattress Firm's year-end sale. With our wide selection and unbeatable prices, you can get up to 50% off top-selling mattress brands. Like Sealy, starting at $224.99, or Serta at $349.99. Plus, get it delivered fast. Only Mattress Firm.
Oh, baby. End of the third quarter, 17-3. I almost put my beer next to the cable box. No. I'm not doing that again. I don't care how high I get or how tipsy I get. I can't have that happen again. God damn, the Bears suck. Shout out to everybody in the room supporting your boy. Love you guys and appreciate you guys. Fourth quarter. Third down and 9. Kirk Cousins go to Justin Jefferson. He's like been MIA since that touchdown. Pass incomplete. Alec Ogletree. It's like when you got a top 5 or top 10 wide receiver, I talk about Jefferson and they go to Jefferson because I got ESP. I knew they were going to go to him. But, bro, you got a top 10 wide receiver. What? And Adam Thielen isn't playing. Why aren't you throwing the guy the football 20 times a game, 15 times a game? I mean, you should be giving Jefferson like 15 targets every fucking game. But I guess when you're up 17-3, you know, it is what it is. But, oh, almost blocked again. Fumble! The Vikings recover. The Bears are officially dead. Your boy knows. Your boy knows. Your boy knows. This motherfucker's happy. Skull! What the fuck are you doing, Chicago? God damn. I thought I was a dumpster fire last night. What the fuck is this? My God. My God. Well, at least somebody's playing football tonight. The Bears fans. Oh, man. To be a fucking Bears fan. Rough. I mean, ever since, you know, the Michael Jordan era ended, I mean, they haven't really had a whole lot to cheer about. I mean, the White Sox got a World Series. The Cubs got one. You know, they had Jordan. But, God, I mean, the Bears, they haven't done shit since 85. 85, the Bears. With McMahon, Mike Singletary, Richard Dent, Refrigerator Perry. Yeah, you're never going to get a team that good ever again. My God. Uh-oh, the bot is back. Porn bot. The porn bot is back. The porn bot is back. Online strips without clothing. Well, I would hope so. If you're stripping, you wouldn't want to have clothing on. Jesus. Travis says, I can't bear to watch anymore. Bears suck, man. It's all about coaching, dude. You know, good teams find a way to win. Bad teams find a way to lose. And the Bears find a way to lose every fucking week. How the hell do the Bears have 4 wins? You know what I mean? Because the way that they're playing, they should have 1. Senile in the building. What to do? I like Coach Rule. I know, you know, you might not like him senile, but I like him. You guys just had injuries. You know, J.C. Horn, Run CMC, you know, Darnold. I mean, you got to understand if it's one thing, if it's coaching or if it's injuries. You guys were just bit with injuries, dude. Nagy, that's disrespectful. Come on, man. Nagy is trash. Rule is not.
But Mike Zimmer, the defensive head coach by nature,
17-3.
situation in the fourth quarter. We're up 2 touchdowns. We're in complete
14 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The porn bot is in the building. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Donate to your boy if you can. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Buy a hoodie, buy 2, buy 3. Support your boy. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. God damn, the Bears suck so bad, I would rather play in the XFL. Jesus Christ. Glad I'm not a Chicago fan. I mean, I went through misery with Tampa for years. It's like you can't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? Like the best quarterback the Bears have had is what? Jake Cutler? That's not good. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? Time for sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Let's see if that one counts. My God. Good blocking up front, my dude. Too bad it's not going to help you win the fucking game. You got to sack lunch. That's good for your stats. Maybe you getting laid later tonight or having a good dinner, but you're losing 17-3. Shit, even if Walter Payton was on this team, you wouldn't come back and win. Now that's sad. Greg Joseph. You can't even run the triple option in the NFL, my dude. Yeah, have you ever wondered why they don't run it? Because the players are too fast on the D-line and the linebackers. You wouldn't be able to be effective in that type of offense, my dude. I mean, there's a reason why they don't run Wildcat or RPO every down either. You know what I mean? Triple option takes way too long to develop. Come on, my dude. Come on, easy. Yeah, but defensive players in the NFL are much faster than people in college. So you might be able to run that in college, like Army, Navy, Air Force, you know, one of the like the military schools that would like to run that shit. But that shit don't work in the NFL. You'll never see a team run triple option in the NFL for the whole game. Sorry. It's a passing league, my dude. False start. What's new? Yeah, but if it was so easy to do, easy. If it was so easy to do, easy, how come teams don't do it? Exactly. You run it. Dude, it's a video game. Stop. You got to have a great O-line to be able to run RPOs, Wildcats, or triple options, my dude. And how many teams have great O-lines? Not many. Like 5 teams. Fumble. Oh, he touched it. Oh, 17-3. My God. All right, I need to go get food. And more beer.
It demands that you can do simple things with ease while managing chronic pain. It demands a better understanding of your glucose levels so you can enjoy movie night, and that your heart stays connected to your doctor so you know it's beating as it should. At Abbott, we fight for these moments, developing life-changing technologies because dignity demands it. This Wednesday,
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6 truly sees you, not a blurry face. And for things you don't want to see, it removes them instantly with Magic Eraser. On our most advanced and inclusive smartphone camera yet, Live Translate speaks your language and hers. It's the phone that understands we're all different. Google Pixel 6. For all you are.
When you walk in the door with the new triple bacon pizza from Papa John's, oh, that smell of bacony goodness has everyone showing up. I mean everyone. It's the season of bacon at Papa John's.
Are you ready for the wildest football season to get even wilder? Are you ready to celebrate the first ever Week 18 season finale? Are you ready for Super Wildcard Weekend to extend into Monday? We're not going the extra mile when it comes to your food.
That sucker's gonna sell for $1 million.
This is the high-tier, high-stakes football that kicks off the NFL postseason. Are you ready?
Week 15 of the NFL wraps up tomorrow night. 2 games on Fox, Washington and Philadelphia. The Seahawks facing the Rams. And Week 16 starts just 2 days later on Thursday. Niners and Titans on the NFL Network. And oh, it's a Christmas Day doubleheader, starting with the Browns and the Packers on Fox, NFL Network, and Prime Video, followed by the Colts and the Cardinals. Busted play there. Fields wanted to go down and take the knee, and he carried it to the end zone.
The center snapped the ball before he was ready for the ball, and it's getting worse for the Bears. And the ball comes up, and Fields isn't ready for it. Must have gone on a snap count that was incorrect, and then he just tried to, he kneels down right there, and then it's planted.
After the quarterback put his knee down on the ground, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the next one, 92. 15-yard penalty, Atlantic, first down.
Just bad play all over. One way to get out.
All right, what'd I miss? Nothing.
He thinks the play is over. He sure is. And Lynch maybe didn't see the quarterback kneel down. It's just an awkward play. But Pittsburgh came back against the Minnesota Vikings by attacking this secondary outside the numbers. They haven't really pushed the ball down the field. They've had good
17-3 Vikings. Can I get at least one touchdown from the Bears before the game is over? First down, Bears. So it reminds me of kind of like Tampa, but at least the Bears got 3. It's like first downs are like far and few between. First down, Bears. The Bears. All right, that's 2 first downs. After this game is over, we got the Yellowstone from last night that I need to watch, The Witcher. Ooh, what a catch. Talk about 1, 2, 3. 3 first downs. Move the chains. All right. Yeah, boy. He's starting to get hot. He's on fire. He's 16 for 19. So you need some tutties, my dude. Tutties. Fields, 4 first downs in a row. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cole Kmet, Uncle Mo. Someone call 911. Uncle Mo, Uncle Momentum. Less than 10 minutes to go. Come on, baby. Come on, Chicago. Fields. Oh, baby. And a late hit. First down. Bears. And a late hit by the Vikings. What's new? Dirty, 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 dirty. It's like I'm watching the Saints game all over again. Dirty, dirty, dirty. What are you doing? Kendricks, what are you doing, you dirty dog? Bang! He should be ejected for that one. Get that motherfucker out of there. You dirty dog. You dirty motherfucker, you. Ejected. Kick his ass out. See ya. Dude, you're winning the game. There's no point in doing this, dude. What, you're trying to give Justin Fields CTE? You're trying to give him brain damage? Come on, bro. You dirty motherfucker. Jesus Christ, bro. Zimmer's like, I don't know if that was actually a dirty hit, dude. You know, I don't think it was. Fuck out of here, Zimmer. Your ass needs to be fired too. Come on, Bears. Come on, baby. Go to Montgomery or Mooney. You ask her, you shall receive. I should be an OC. Oh, Bears offense. Worst in the NFL. That's sad. But Nagy's such a good coach, they said. Even the Jags and the Lions offense and the Jets is better than the Bears. Sad, sad, sad. Shotgun set. Fields. Steps in the pocket. Keep it, baby. Ooh, almost picked. Kendricks just got kicked out for a helmet-to-helmet. Travis. Does a great job of extending, and Komet is wide open. That ball just has to be thrown 3 feet more to the inside, and Komet had an easy touchdown.
Vikings defense has allowed a score on every opponent's goal-to-go possession this season. And here are the Bears on third goal. Now they get the one-on-ones on top.
Come on, Fields. Come on, Justin.
Jimmy Graham had the chance. Patrick Peterson coming up on consecutive plays. That's a heck of a battle there.
Damn, Jimmy Graham. Talk about a name falling off the face of the fucking earth. Good D by Jefferson. Should have still caught that. You are not the same player when you were in the Nolans, Jimmy Graham. Jesus Christ. 4th and goal. Okay, if you're going to someone right now, the only target you should be going to is Mooney. Period. The only motherfucker that can catch. Floater. Hey, do I got ESP or what? Did I call that or what? That's why the NFL Network should hire me. I got ESP. I say it and it happens. And I'm, they say Tony Romo, got the ESP. No, motherfucker. Orion from Northwest Sports Fanatics has a fucking ESP. He didn't get the tutty, but he got the target. My God. My phone is open.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of all rights. Any of the use of this broadcast, any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Introducing Wendy's new fries. Guaranteed hot and crispy, or we'll replace them. They're even preferred almost 2 to 1 over McDonald's. Get to Wendy's.
Jimmy's trash. Come on, bro. Jimmy is trash. Jimmy can't catch a fucking nosebleed. Fuck out of here with that, man. I mean, I don't like Cole Kmet either, but God, the Bears suck. Jesus. You might as well have gone for 3 right there. Joe Fly, pad thai. I got sausage, fried rice. I got pad thai, chicken pad thai, and it's delicious, man. Delicious. Delish. And technically, it's dinner. It's not lunch. Come on, Joe Fly. I know you're in a different time zone and whatnot, but it's dinner time. Fuck it, 7:51 Pacific time. And if you're on the East Coast or the Midwest, it's what, 9:51 or 10:51? Touchdown, Storm Hendricks. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, they're trying to actually get the points right here. Your boy has got the ESP. Give him the tutty. Orion said, go to Mooney, and then they go to Mooney. I got ESP, man. I'm telling you, I haven't got a Super Bowl winner wrong in 20 years. I need to start betting. I see these guys, that make bets, you know what I mean, for like $5 and $10 and win like 50 grand, 100 grand. I need to start doing that. I need to stop being superstitious and start betting like a motherfucker. I need to start betting like a motherfucker, especially with my expertise and all the time and effort I put in with knowledge, with the stats and the film. I need to start fucking betting for real. Jameson Meza in the building. Justin Fields is like, man, the bling in my ears is better than anyone that's in the fucking roster. He got the bling, but you got a horrible coach, my dude. Give him the tutty, dude. The knee was down before. They're going to say it's inconclusive. The call stands. They're going to probably say the call stands because it was so close. But give him the fucking tutty, dude. They're not going to win the game anyways. Just like give them something, Give them the tutty. I think the play stands, though. See, exactly. Your boy knows. I got the ESP. Look at these Bears fans. Oh, we suck. No shit, dude. 17-3 Vikings.
from their own 9. Up 14.
Pound the rock, baby. You're ahead. Dalvin Cook. I mean, there's no point really throwing the football anymore. You know, when you're a good football team and you're ahead, you pound the rock.
Are the only franchises to never fire a head coach in season now. The Ravens have only been around since 96. The Bears have been around forever. The new rule got just agreed to last Wednesday with consent.
Bad coaching, bad play calling, bad play. I mean, fuck, man. Being a Bears fan would be tough. I'll be honest. I would rather be a Jags, Lions, or a Jets fan than be a Bears fan. Sad, 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 Chicago. 17-3, second down and 5, 7:45 left in the fourth quarter. Cousins, hands off to Dalvin Cook. Nice tackle. Holding on the offense. Of course, bro. You know I do. You know I call it. I'll definitely call plays at least like 2 or 3 times every game. You know what I mean? I'm pretty consistent with it too. Air Whitey Rogers. Dude, I'm so happy we're able to get your profile like unblocked. I don't know who did it. It was one of the mods. It wasn't me, but at least I found it. You know, and we got you unblocked, my dude. I'm like curious to see like who was it that blocked you. But we figured it out, so you don't have to use your backup profile. Second down and 12. 7:10 left in the fourth quarter. I wish the game was a little bit higher scoring, but I think we kind of knew what we were getting in this game. You know what I mean? I'm a grinder, so I'm going to hustle, and I'm going to grind no matter who's playing. So. All right, Easy. How old are you? That's the real question, and don't fucking lie, because every time I ask this question and someone is hella young, they always lie. How old are you, Easy? I know you play Madden, but Madden isn't real life. Grand Theft Auto ain't real life, bro. How old are you, Easy? 15. Shocker. Almost a sack lunch. And there's nothing wrong with being 15. All right. You know what I mean? But like, you really need to, as you get older and watch more film, you know, your boy's been watching football since 1985. All right. You're never going to see a team in the NFL run the triple option all game long. Never, ever, ever. It's never going to happen, my dude. Never. Yeah, even the Wildcat isn't going to be every play. You're not going to run it every play. I mean, unless you want your quarterback to fucking die. Easy. He's like, I just got into football in 2019. It's all good, bro. But what you can do in Madden isn't the same in real life. Okay? Man, oh man. All right, time for a piss and another beer. I'll be back.
But your dog's best friend is your ex-girlfriend because she always has irresistible pepperoni. Be your best friend's best friend. Pepperoni. The last battle is here. I promise you, when your life's on the line, the power will be there. The Wheel of Time, only on Prime Video. In the wilderness, fearless and human. Sauvage, the new elixir. Deal. This holiday season, remember the trick.
The one that lets you skip the line and gets your finger-licking chicken, finger-licking quick.
You deserve a better credit score. Chime can help no matter where you're at. Because with everyday purchases and on-time payments, things can happen a lot easier. You deserve some credit. Get started at Chime.com.
The holidays are in full swing and you can feel the magic in the air.
Especially at T-Mobile.
Let's go to Diane.
Can you tell us what's happening? Yeah, I got the awesome new iPhone 13 Pro and AirPods, and T-Mobile's paying for them both. Oh, and I get a free year of Apple TV Plus.
Upgrade to the iPhone 13 Pro and AirPods both on us. Only at T-Mobile.
And this is for new and existing T-Mobile and Sprint customers. Like me, back to you.
Hey,
Hello?
we're going to T-Mobile. Back in Chicago, 6:10 to play. Our producer Phil Dean and our director Jimmy Platt. Harry, the Salters, Brian Reese, who was critic. And on Monday Night Football family, I'm Steve leading down the stretch.
What?
The team will come to an end tomorrow. See how life the Bears have left here tonight. Trailing by 14. Here's Phoenix.
Oh, another incomplete pass. What's new? Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, last beer of the night for your boy. That 2 gummies, so I'll probably do another 1 or 2. Your boy is going to get after it. I got Yellowstone to watch. The girlfriend is watching The Witcher. I'm going to hang out with my puppy. Life is good. Life is good. Second down and 10. Fields with that trash O-line. There you go. Use his speed, baby. I got some Haagen-Dazs, coffee, almond crunch ice cream in the freezer. Your boy is going to get into that. Fields, scrambling, gambling. Out of bounds. I mean, I love shows. I mean, you know, there is life beyond sports. You know what I mean? I love cartoons, Simpsons, Bob's Burgers, Rick and Morty. There's a lot of shit that I love. There's some good shows on right now. I'm really excited to watch the Spider-Man movie. Haven't seen it yet. No spoilers, please. Gonna see that probably in the next 5 or 6 days. Oh yeah, blow that fucking snot rocket out of your nose, Zimmer. That's the best thing I've seen tonight. Snot rocket. There you go. Mooney with the first down. Move the chains. Okay. But The Witcher, new season is up. Watching that. And then obviously we got, we saw The Mandalorian and how awesome that was. Now we got Boba Fett. That's coming up here in like a couple weeks. I can't wait to watch that. I can't wait. I'm a big Star Wars nerd. I'm a Marvel nerd, but I love me some Star Wars. Me and the girlfriend, we love it. I've watched every Star Wars movie like 100 times, like no cap. I can't get enough. 17-3, Vikings. All right, come on now. For everyone's sake that's still watching the game or watching me, can we get at least 1 fucking touchdown? Please? Dude, Favre was amazing, man. Like, he was a gunslinger. He was on painkillers, for a good chunk of his career. But, I mean, he threw the football like Dan Marino. Favre was the man. You know what I mean? Everyone thinks, I'm not sure if I would take Rodgers 100% over Favre. Something about Favre, the magic that he had. I mean, and like I said, Rodgers only won 1. Favre had 1. They went back to back, but they lost to the Broncos. Fields, nice slide. I mean, obviously, as far as like effectiveness and like completion percentage and like touchdowns to interception ratio, Rodgers wins that by a landslide. But something about Brett, just the love of the game, you know what I mean? Just playing like a kid, I can really respect. Rodgers probably will be known as the better quarterback, but I have a lot of respect for Brett Favre. Fields, 3rd and 4. Open! That's me rolling my eyes like 8 times. Fuck. Grind to 25K subs. Subscribe to the fucking channel. Donate to your boy if you can. Smash the fucking like button. Donate on Cash App, $ORION-NWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch. Link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Nice grab. Oh, he dropped it. What happened to my hands? Manny the Don. What'd it do? Broncos in the building. Your boy remembers. I remember everyone, bro. I remember everyone. Woo! Yeah, Demir Bird. Justin Fields, inaccurate. That's what happens when you're a rookie. Whoopty. Rookie. Yeah, when you're a rookie, you're going to make mistakes, It happens. Yeah, the Packers are spoiled. I mean, think about it, dude. Bart Starr, fuck out of here. Super Bowls for days. Brett Favre and Rodgers. I mean, come on, dude. Spoiled. And how the hell do you only have 2 rings out of fucking Favre and Rodgers? I'll tell you, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. It's just crazy, dude. Packers, Cowboys, Bucks, Cardinals, Rams, Niners, Saints. Woo! XFL's not dead, my boy. It's coming back. The Rock and his ex-wife, they're running it, man. They need announcers. They need to hit your boy up. I could bring some popularity to the XFL. Facts, dude. I love Leroy Butler. And remember, if Favre didn't have Reggie White, there is no fucking Super Bowl. Same thing goes with Aaron Rodgers. If you didn't have Charles Woodson, bye-bye, no Super Bowl. So everyone wants to talk about Rodgers and Favre and how great they are, right? But if you didn't have that Hall of Fame guy on the other side of the ball, right? Rodgers, no, Charles Woodson, okay? On top of Reggie White, no bowl for you. Jonathan Jansen in the building. What to do? Yeah, Favre threw a lot of picks because he was a gunslinger, man. I mean, Amon Green. I mean, they had some guys, at running back, but that's just how Brett played. And it's not like a lot of his throws were bad, right, to the defensive back. A lot of them were like tip picks because he threw the fucking football so goddamn hard. Good block. Cousins, wide open. Guess who? Jay Jetta. First down, Vikings. Move the chains, baby. Greg Jennings, just like in Madden, with a broken leg. I mean, you guys had some really nice, pieces, that are very under. Jordy Nelson, Greg Jennings. I mean, the wide receiving core, a lot of under. Was it Antonio Freeman? Yo, boy knows. Chamora, a tight end. Stop playing with your boy like I don't know NFL. I got thousands of names of wrestlers, NBA players, NFL just mingling in this spot right here. The brain, okay? Your boy remembers. 17-3. Vikings. Well, I was hoping this game would be a little bit closer, but I appreciate every single person that's donated, chatted, and hung out with your boy. Not the most exciting game. That's facts, right? But I appreciate you, hanging out with your boy. It means a lot. I'm always hustling. I'm always grinding. Dalvin Cook, short gain of a couple. Third down.
Everybody playing in the division as we wrap up the end of this regular season. You guys mentioned all the close games for the Vikings, the 12 and the 13 coming in. All one-score games. The only exception, week 3, when they won against Seattle 30-17. But so you're right, there would be some confidence coming out of a 2-score kind of game. They're not sweating. It's an uphill battle. Let's be honest. They had a chance.
I almost had another spill. That was close.
So they're going to be 7-7 after this one, and obviously either Washington or Philly is going to be 7-7. The Saints are 7-7, and I think the next 2 weeks really are going to be tough for the Vikings to win both of those.
How dangerous could Minnesota? We keep waiting for the offensive explosion.
Woo, baby.
Yeah, and I think you have to also mind the fact that the Bears always play the Vikings tough. The Bears have played the Vikings tough during Matt Nagy's entire tenure here. 5 out of 6, that's right. So I think it's kind of like the way you look at the Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Why do the Saints always give the Bucs problems? There's a familiarity there, and they know exactly what the formula is. And, of course, that defense is legit.
And it would be dangerous.
Yeah, no shit. Thanks for telling me something I didn't already know. Handoff. Cook on 3rd and 4. Good stop by the Bears. A little too late. I'm tired as hell. YouTube GM says. Yeah. Yeah, I'll never turn my back on Star Wars ever. Vikings dominating the shit out of the Bears. What's new? He said, bye-bye.
Show Tebow a curve, God falls apart. Tebow, the curve? No way. Literally everyone says that. They're talking about a different thing.
Oh, baby. We got Vikings. We got Bears live, play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ORION NWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch. Link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. I mean, obviously Mondays are always tough coming, to work after a weekend. It's not easy. It's not fun. Yeah, it's tough, man. Trust me. Trust me. I know. Your boy's exhausted too. Watching the Bears gives me a fucking migraine. Not happening. Not happening, my dude.
To the people who reach into a carton of warm, crispy, golden, perfectly salted McDonald's world-famous fries and return.
McDonald's fries? I don't know. McDonald's fries are good when they're hot, but it's like half the time you get them, they're not. Sitting under a fucking heat lamp. I mean, Maddie to go off tomorrow. Need them points, man. I know. I'm in the fantasy football playoffs for the Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League, and man, it's not looking good for me. But it's at least the best out of 2 weeks. So as long as I have a great week next week, I'm moving on to the championship. McDonald's breakfast is good, right? But if you actually buy Jimmy Dean or you buy some like breakfast sandwiches, you save a lot of money. I always buy them every week. Breakfast sandwiches hit different, especially in the morning if you don't want cereal. Just having something warm. It's like, dude, the hash browns and that fucking sausage egg McMuffin. I mean, I remember when that shit was like super cheap, like $5. Now it's like 10, 12, 13. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? We're talking breakfast. McChickens. Sarah Small loves the McChickens. I'm more of a Big Mac quarter pounder with cheese guy, but the McChickens aren't bad. They ain't bad. Yeah. I have Matthew Stafford, Mahomes, and Taysom Hill, but it didn't work out for me this week. All my players shit the bed. All right, minute 52 left. Shotgun set, Fields. Flick of the wrist. There you go, Herbert. And we're not talking Justin. First down, Bears. Three turnovers, 8 penalties, block field goal, and a horrible coach named Matt Nagy. Fields, nice check down to Herbert. Another first down, Bears. I mean, yeah, I got my ass kicked last night, but at least you saw, a few chances of big play opportunities. But God, I mean, the Bears have 3, Tampa had 0, so I guess I can't talk. But I mean, this is disgusting, dude. Like, we're supposed to watch this. You even got Justin Fields, and you still got the worst offense in the NFL. That's sad. And Montgomery ain't too bad. Allen Robinson, Mooney, like you actually have some guys that are talented. Shows you that O-line and Nagy and that defense is trash. Trash, boy. Someone call the trash collector. Pick up Chicago Bears. Yeah, Jameis Meza. I love watching the old school stuff. Like, right before the night before the Super Bowl, when they do those 30-minute specials from like Super Bowl 1 to current, I love that shit. Sometimes I stay up all night and watch every single one, even though I've watched it hundreds of times. I just love NFL films, when they recap the old school days. I love watching highlights from the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. Like, no cap. Love it. 35 seconds left. Thank God, man. Putting everyone to goddamn sleep with this game. What happened to my hands? The story of the Bears game plan. Can't catch, can't throw, can't play defense, can't coach. Suck. Goddamn. Sarah Small's like, I'm taking advantage of the deals. I don't have the McDonald's app, but maybe I should get it. I try to save money and just like buy the Jimmy Dean shit, you know what I mean? I try to do the breakfast sandwich thing at home. But hash browns are fire, though. Fields throwing it to someone in the crowd. Wow. 87 passing yards. No Adam Thielen. Cousins, man. Hey, a dub is a dub. You'll take it. I mean, the best highlight that I seen today, besides that Justin Jefferson touchdown, was Zimmer blowing out a snot rocket, about 5 minutes ago. That might have been the best thing I've seen today in the game. My God. End this game already. Shotgun set. 4th down and 5. There you go. Was that Jimmy fucking Graham? First down, Bears. Wow. They just like spiked it. They're like, ah, fuck it. I mean, like one last chance for a touchdown, something. Well, it wasn't what we thought it was going to be. I mean, well, maybe it is. I mean, I knew this game wasn't going to be high scoring. I was hoping it would be better than it is, but I mean, the Bears are playing like a 1-win team today, a 0-win team today. Hopefully they decide to fire Nagy sooner than later because that motherfucker needs to go. Jesus. Shotgun set. Fields. The fuck are they doing here? 3, 2, 1 second left. Move the chains. First down, Bears. Da Bears. They're really trying to stretch this fucker out, aren't they? Yeah, damn right. It's like wasting my time watching the goddamn Bears. It's fucking painful. I thought Anthony Brown fucking sucked for my Ducks. Jesus. I think I would rather watch the Jags, the Lions, or the Jets play than the Bears. No cap. I would rather watch those 3 teams in Chicago. They might be the most unwatchable team in the NFL. Touchdown, Bears. Are they going to give it to them? Oh, they don't even give it to them. Wow. Wowee. Are they going to challenge that? That looked close. Well, I guess it's over. Yeah, he was in the end zone, but then obviously once he landed, he wasn't. Imagine Bears fans spending like $2 or $3 grand for front row seats to watch this. My God. Oh, touchdown, Bears. They gave it to him. They're like, we feel sorry for you. Anyone that's betting right now, like, okay, you want to cover the spread or nah? They're like, okay. Wow. They just said, fuck it. We'll give it to you. You lost anyways, motherfucker. Okay. There's somebody right now that bet in the game and just lost based off the spread. Oh, baby. Final score, Minnesota Vikings 17, Chicago Bears 9. Your boy will be back tomorrow for Seahawks and Rams. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Enjoy it. Love you. Appreciate you. I got some TV to watch. Puppy time, as well as eating some more gummies. I got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace, gang.